We're in first place
We're going
in the
live,
frickin'
Steven.
Idiot League.
Yeah. Like, we now have a new drunk Tim on the show.
Apparently. Hey, what's up?
The Idiots Talk Sports Show. Sports talk. Funny and uncensored.
Woo! Hey, we are back. Believe it or not, we didn't die. We are the Idiots Talk Sports, also known to the free and unfree world as Tits.
Babies.
Hell yeah, Los Bebes. We are coming to you live from the On the Border Studios here in Oklahoma City, atop the second floor behind the bulletproof glass. And we have got a hell of a show for you today. I am Chance Del Fuego. With me is Stephen Mann. And the one, the only, Big Paul is with us today.
Hell yeah. That's my legal name. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Now, before we get into that, I want to say that in case you're wondering, where in the hell is Drunk Tim? I will let you know. Drunk Tim is on another assignment. I got this message. He works so diligently. I don't know if you knew this, Big Paul, but he works all hours of the night. He sent me a message to let me know exactly what's going on his report. He said, quote, I just made a 70-year-old woman masturbate on the phone because of my voice. This was at 4:54 this morning. So I don't know what assignment he's on.
I totally get why he's
Yeah,
not
wait.
here, though.
Oh, he's just winging it now? He's going rogue? He's making his own assignments? Does he have a payroll?
Drunk Tim gone rogue.
We don't know exactly where he is right now.
Usually when you send somebody on assignment, they you are bankrolling them.
Right.
Does he come up with his own bankroll?
Yeah. Is he trying to get that sponsor back?
GrandMatch.com?
Okay.
He might be.
Oh.
He might be. They were a good
He's trying to
sponsor.
work that angle.
They had some money,
Working that
man.
angle.
Those grandparents have money, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Them 70-year-old women, man, masturbating.
Yeah.
He's willing to
4:54
do.
in the morning, that sounds about right, man. That's about time she would wake up.
What does he say? I mean, did you follow up with that, or do you get messages like that frequently enough that you're just like, well,
I am a little bit too used to the
I would
late in
follow-
the night messages that I wake up to.
I'd want to know, literally what happened and why did you think you needed to share that with me?
Right.
Bragging?
Bragging rights?
Man, let's be real. I have to turn my phone to silent. I just have to. And there's only one reason why. It's him. Seriously, if an emergency ever happens, I won't know about it until I wake up in the morning and it's his fault. Yeah, I'm going to totally 100% blame him on this.
Yeah.
Normally I would keep my phone on in case, something has happened. Nah, fuck it. He is, because I get so many of these messages and calls at this time in the morning.
It's not that you don't appreciate the message.
Right.
It's the time.
Oh, it's definitely the time for
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to read that at 4:54
He has
in the
it
morning.
sometimes. Hey, look, his life, a lot of it kicks off at 4 in the morning, apparently.
Is that message a 3 p.m. kind of message, though?
Apparently.
Honestly.
For some.
Dude, hey, what
She's
time
already
does
asleep by then.
Hey, what time does Price is Right come on? That feels like a good masturbating show. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the current
Drew
host?
Carey?
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'd want to know what,
Oh, Drew.
how he got. Yeah, was he talking about Bob Barker? What did he do?
I think this is him trying to get a sugar mama.
Ooh, smart.
That is smart.
Yeah.
Is there such thing as a sugar grandma?
He's like a
definitely.
modern day Anna
Like a
Nicole
cougar, sugar
Smith,
cougar.
you know? Getting like the tycoon, you know? He's found himself like a tycoon woman or something.
Yeah,
like,
where did he find this grandma, man?
I don't know, man. Maybe she's got a little dementia.
Yeah.
You know, dementia masturbation.
But what if she's broke?
I forgot I did it.
I did it. Let's do it again.
Okay, now who are you?
Oh, man.
Who are you again?
I'm so dehydrated.
Where am I?
You're writing that down.
You know what?
Oh my god.
If this
That
grandma,
would be me if I had to mention.
if this grandma is rich, kudos to Tim. But if she's poor, I got questions.
Oh, yeah. Like, what are your motives on this one?
Unless somehow she's a unicorn grandma.
Hey,
and-
she's probably getting government money. Something, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Social Security.
Are you able to hop onto her Medicaid
I just
or,
want to say she's on that
Medicare
Medicaid.
or something?
Yeah, maybe.
Can you do a +1 on Medicare?
Right.
You know, like
Not thinking that's how that works.
I wonder if he's tried. I wonder if he's tried several times, and this is the first time he had success. He's like, I'm gonna get this 70-year-old bitch to masturbate over the phone. If it kills me, like, are you
Damn.
masturbating yet? No, not today. Like, okay,
shit.
I'm gonna call back tomorrow. And then eventually he hits pay dirt, and he's like, I gotta let Chance know.
It's like,
Oh shit.
Okay, you're not gonna believe it. It happened.
So he's either like on some some grandma Tinder or like
Hey, Bill,
or he
do
got
it.
catfished, and then the moment he realized he got catfished, he's like, fuck it, I'm already in this deep. You know?
Like oh, she is
how
hot.
deep is it?
And then he meets her, and he's like, how old is that picture? 50 years old, like my son.
Beulah, you lied to me.
I feel like she wasn't even masturbating. She was just saying that, so she like just like
yes.
bless his heart.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
What are you?
I'm
What are you,
touching the clitoris now.
what are you
What?
doing? What are you doing? I'm making cookie. I mean, I'm touching myself.
She's a retired phone sex operator.
From the 50s. Can you imagine how those calls would go?
Oh yes. The bun is in the oven.
When you get home from work, I will cook for you.
That's what I said. Like, that cookie line probably would have worked.
She's sitting there. She's sitting there knitting. You know,
Oh damn. Oh.
playing Scrabble with herself.
Canasta.
Whew.
No, that's a group thing.
Maybe bridge.
Oh, a little bridge, yeah.
Bridge. I think of it as an old people's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People's game.
Still physical
I mean,
though, yeah.
Bridge and canasta.
Not building a bridge.
No. Yeah, building a bridge, very physical.
What type of bridge are you playing that it's physical?
Yeah.
Hey,
not like it's-
grandparent
it's not like
slave
football.
labor is a forgotten pandemic in this country.
You played? Have you been playing like full contact bridge?
Grandparent slave labor. That's not even a shit. Anyway,
It should be.
We've got a
Unless you're in a
great
nursing home,
show.
apparently.
We got a fantastic show for you today.
the Star Trek plays that they make them do in the nursing homes. I think that's slave labor, isn't it?
Let me out of here.
He's looking for you.
Go for
He's looking for you, Paul.
Go for the grape.
God. Stop. Oh my God. Santa Maria, Madre Teresa. Go a little highbrow here. All right, so
Right.
we have got ourselves a hell of a show today for you. So highbrow show for you, if you will.
Peeky out. It's a peeky out show today.
Peeky's out.
Yes, we've got several questions for you today. Not even titles or headlines. We've got questions. Like, is Lolo Jones, former Olympian, still a 37-year-old virgin? That's coming up.
I didn't know that was the time.
I know. Caught you
Like-
mid-drink there.
Like Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton died.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Does it ever pay to play the slot machine at Vegas on your way out on the flight?
Yes, that's an obvious one.
That's coming up.
Good.
Usually it doesn't. It did for this lady.
Didn't
You
for
spent like $10 on
I wonder if that's the lady Tim's talking
Is
to.
the new most dangerous job in the world now walking Lady Gaga's dogs? That's coming up. Did your fantasy football, your fantasy golf team just get ruined this past week?
Ooh.
That's coming up. And why the hell are you playing fantasy golf?
Is there money in it?
DraftKings.
How much does it cost to beat a OU football player's ass? That's coming up.
I'm pretty sure that'd be for free.
We can guess before you tell us, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see. How do I form this into a question?
It's like Jeopardy.
Yeah.
In the form of a question, please.
Is it a good idea to invade a home of a Brazilian nurse while she's filming herself twerking? That's coming up.
Good question. Good question.
Yeah. OnlyFans. It's such a big deal now, you know? OnlyFans.
Hey, if you can make that money,
Yeah. Yeah.
wear a mask.
Yeah. What's a great sarcastic way to handle a situation where you're not wearing a mask and you're told to wear a mask?
I think I could solve that. I'm
We have a lady
smart-ass.
that had her own idea. That's
Okay.
coming up.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
A smartass, a sarcastic. Okay.
And then
Oh, I really am gonna get COVID.
and then we
China virus.
do have some sports to talk about, not the China virus.
That's great.
Did we
Video.
just get canceled?
Video just-
We just got
Video
canceled.
just got taken
I
down.
hope
We just
so.
got canceled.
If we get canceled over that, that's just pathetic.
Correction, Wuhan virus. Sorry.
Yeah, we need to be more specific
Yeah.
on the region.
Wuhan Clan ain't nothing to mess with. Oh, it's Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan.
You're hip.
But we also have some NFL news to talk about. There are some people being traded that have been traded and want to be traded in the NFL. Paul's got the scoop on all of those details. Also, NBA basketball's going on. All-Star game is coming up. We're actually close to the halfway point of the NBA season, but you already knew that.
Of course.
We'll talk some NBA basketball standings. We're in Oklahoma City. Where the hell are the Oklahoma City Thunder in the standings? How are they doing?
I'd like to hear that.
So that's coming up, right?
Yeah.
And then I do need to let you know that we do have, as always, we have a main sponsor today. And normally I have this open and ready.
This is supposed to be the
That's what she
Peeky
said.
Out show.
Yeah.
Is this the Peeky Out show?
Yeah. You said you were rolling out the red carpet for me. We were going to pinky out this one.
Let's Peeky Out this bitch, huh? Let's do it. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Well, we are brought to you in part by the Chinese. No. We are brought to you in part by, this is a sponsor we've had before, Shatner Panties.
Okay.
Shatner Panties.
They're really bankrolling this. They've been sponsoring for a while now.
Yeah, they
They're
have.
giving us some good money, and I feel like Drunk Tim is taking full advantage.
Oh.
Do you think I'm wrong?
It's his demo.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
They are adult diapers, right?
Yeah, you know how you know how people say,
Fashionable
man, when I roll into money, I'm gonna blank make out a list. For him, somehow, I'm gonna make money and then I'm gonna roll up on a 70-year-old grandma. Like I don't understand his line. I mean, it's different. He thinks differently than us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's brilliant.
You saw the text. I'm not even making it up.
He's like John Nash for old people.
He's a beautiful mind.
Yeah, he's got.
Oh, he would. I don't know that he would be offended. You just compared him to Russell Crowe.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a pretty.
I wouldn't be offended.
I wouldn't be offended compared to Russell Crowe. Not even fat Russell Crowe. Like I'd be
Look,
a
if he's
fat Russell
bankroll,
Crowe.
if he is getting an old lady to bankroll him, I have nothing but mad respect.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, more power to you, Drunk Tim. Way to go. Hopefully we hear this report. Hopefully that's not the only part of the report we hear. Right?
I want details.
Well, he doesn't usually
We
take
need
notes.
detail. The viewers need details.
He usually doesn't take notes, but I think for this one he actually might.
Right.
Yeah.
Are we catching on you? Or we're on the
I think
YouTube.
we're on the YouTube and
We're on the YouTube. We got any viewers at the
think-
moment?
It's me.
I don't see
It's
anything.
my presence. It gives you.
Oh, and did you ever hit record on that?
I did.
Oh, you did.
Oh yeah,
Long time
early
ago.
on.
So it's just
We
rolling.
have some things.
Just been
we
rolling.
got some things on there.
We have said some things have been recorded.
There's some. Yeah.
Okay.
There's some
We may,
unedited.
we may have to send.
There's a little bit of.
I'm looking on YouTube.
I've got
You're on live.
I've got kilobits per second, so it looks good.
Good.
Okay,
Hell
now shut
yeah.
it down because Pulling in
That's still
bandwidth.
not
Killa what?
That says 2,600
Yeah, killa who?
kilobits per second.
Shit. Yeah. Well, I'm glad we're
In mega.
good. Well, fantastic. So let's talk about Lolo Jones for a second.
More
Yes.
than one bit.
So Lolo Jones is pissed. First of all, you probably already know this because middle-aged men watch MTV.
Who's Lola Jones?
Lolo
I was wondering the
Jones.
same thing actually.
Lolo
Oh,
Jones is
thank
a
you.
former
Yeah, I have
no
Olympian.
idea.
You don't know either?
I don't know.
Okay.
She was the opening photo.
Yeah, tell us who
She
Lola Jones
For the
was.
viewers.
Lolo Jones is a former Olympian.
Uh-huh.
What was her?
Keep it on the low, low.
What did she do in the Olympics? What was her thing? Like shot put or something? Javelin?
I believe
No.
she was the multi. She was like our. Before he changed genders, he was like the. She was the.
Triathlon?
Yeah, she was.
Decathlon,
Yeah,
triathlon?
decathlon
She
person.
did everything.
Let me get the
Decathlon.
exact.
Decathlon?
Let me get the exact for you. We want exact details.
What
For
can
this
she do?
show.
She
Is
can
it
do
important?
anything.
I don't mean to ask questions that aren't important, but we're talking about her.
All right, she was in track. She even moved over to bobsledding.
Okay.
So she went to winter.
She's a multi...
Yes.
Because she's fast. Yeah,
She
bobsledders.
specializes in 60-meter and 100-meter hurdles.
Ever seen Cool Running?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's pretty.
I'm putting her
That's
photo
pretty
back
big.
up for the viewers.
But
Thank you.
But like, there's probably a lot of those. Why do you know her name? Why are we talking about her?
She's
pretty famous in the
She's
Olympic.
famous.
She's
Olympic
pretty famous, and then
realm.
she was recently on an MTV series called The Challenge. And she claims she's pissed because she swears that she was forced to quit off the show. She was going up against like some regular Joes on this show, The Challenge.
And this is a
And she
popular
is-
show?
It's on MTV.
Okay.
So is
Not that
MTV
popular.
And we're
Not anymore.
like,
Yeah.
it's on MTV. 3 out of the 4 of us are old. And
Do you know the show, Steven?
He's probably MTV terms. He's probably too old for MTV. Like MTV is like you want to watch Teen Mom because you are a teen mom, or you're like
But that's like back in the 90s. or-
Ridiculousness. because
recently
you're
a
watching
teen
internet
mom.
stuff.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the demographic of an MTV viewer
Probably
is
teenager.
anymore. But it's not me.
You gotta be teenager.
I'm not that demographic anymore.
Yeah, it gotta be a teenager.
Why'd they kick her off though? I'm interested.
Um.
What'd she do? Or
Well,
not?
she says she was forced to quit, which actually worked out well because she was able to qualify for something else as a result. But she was mad at the time. She says, MTV, The Challenge forced me to quit, and that is facts. I never quit anything in my life. Heck, I'm one of the oldest Olympians because I don't quit. I was pulled aside before the show and told to make it look like I needed to leave.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I mean, it's not like a news bulletin as far as reality shows being scripted
Right. And
or
you-
them doing shit
manipulate
like
it.
this. She might be a little bit of a drama queen, but at the same time, it's not like, oh yeah, I can't see this happening, right? Reality shows do this shit all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Basically, she was what the hell? There's so many secrets that are not known to viewers. She tweeted, "Hope people remember the challenge is not a real competition. It's a TV show." Anyway, they don't show the full picture. Anyway, but all of that said, I really don't care about the show. I don't care about any of that shit. But she's a 37-year-old virgin. Like, how did that? They just like scathed right over that information. Like, nothing to do here. Like, what the fuck?
Huh.
And I'm questioning.
How did that info come out?
Well, because she later on says that it's more difficult for her to be an athlete because she's never had sex.
It's more difficult.
It's more.
Yes, that
Why?
by having sex it makes it easier to be athletic. She
How
makes that
so?
argument.
We made the argument that having sex hindered athletic performance.
I've heard it both ways, honestly.
There was a Seinfeld episode on that.
Yeah.
You remember? You know that
Yeah.
episode?
Uh-huh.
So it was reversed for men and women.
Right.
Going without
Oh.
sex makes women
Worse.
stupid and makes men smart.
Okay.
If they go without.
And George Costanza was going without, and then Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character was going out, and she was like getting really dumb, you know, she really just getting stupid. And George Costanza was like doing algebra and shit, and he was like helping an athlete. Like I remember he was like helping an athlete with his batting practice. He was like, "Look, the square of the hypotenuse, if you know, whatever." And you know,
Wow, George.
That's funny.
Yeah, but she claims, which is, you know, it does raise eyebrows when you say being a 37-year-old virgin. Of course, I think technically she's now 38, but she swears that it hurts.
But does she not masturbate?
yeah,
She
we need
didn't-
the inside.
dude, I don't have the info
Get
on that.
Tim on it.
Get Tim on that.
Wrong age
Drunk
group.
Tim, your new
age
assignment.
It's too young. That's too young.
It's about half the age of who you just,
He's
but-
not a pedophile. He's not into 30.
Okay.
But she says she's waiting for the right one. Look, I get the whole idea of abstinence and waiting for the right one. I really do.
Okay.
But till you're fucking 38, what are you waiting for? Like,
well, that
A little
means
picky.
that's too long. There is no right one.
well, and right. I mean, if you haven't found it by 38,
Then your standards are too high, or
She's been such a high achiever. You know, she's probably focused on everything. But
there's nobody perfect.
but she's around athletes all the time. I mean, you know, is it not the right personality? Is it not?
Sounds like she has really high standards for herself. She legit says like, "I never quit on anything." So
Right.
it sounds like she probably has just as high standards on everyone.
Yeah,
else.
she has a bit of an ego. It sounds like.
There's a dude out there that doesn't quit at anything.
Oh, there
She'll
definitely
find
is.
a dude like, I mean, like, seriously, you haven't.
So she probably wants like Michael Phelps, but Michael Phelps is probably taken.
And maybe
and
she's
probably a more attractive person.
and maybe she's just
Yeah.
legit cray. She's got all that built up,
Whatever gets built up there.
whatever is building up from
Hymen.
lack of sex. There, you know, there's just all that build up.
She needs it.
What?
apparently.
Her hymen.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
she's
my
got
God.
that official
It's crusted over just a
hymen
bit.
build up.
It's a crusty hymen. It's crusted over just a little bit. There's like you're gonna have somebody going to have to scrape
Right,
that.
It gets thicker.
That honeymoon night, you need to bring tools.
Or
You know.
at least like a sandpaper.
Chisel.
You're gonna go archaeologist
You
on
get
it.
all pretty. It's a good tool.
You know, find like some fossils and shit in there. That's not, you know, you can wait too long. It's good to wait, but to wait that long, I don't know. That's why some people call BS on it too. By the way, some people call BS on it.
Why?
Well, because I don't know, because sometimes you can just say, "Well, I'm a virgin." Well, how do you? I mean, okay.
But yeah.
How do you? I mean, how do you?
No
How do you?
sexual
How do you
consent?
refute that shit? Oh, well, no, you're not. Prove it. I don't know. I mean,
It makes you want. Maybe she just doesn't have a sex drive.
although maybe
be it. Maybe she just-
that could be true too. But at the same time, I guess the one thing you could say is no one has come out and said, "Yeah, I fucked her." I mean, nobody did that, so
Yeah, it seems like something easy to knock off if it wasn't true.
yeah.
Somebody would claim that they.
I banged her in the Burger King, you know.
Bathroom.
She's getting crazy.
Did the Humpty dance.
The Humpty dance is a trance.
We know that's not true because I highly doubt she's ever been to Burger King ever. If she's an Olympian.
No, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
She goes there for the vegan burger
You got a
thing.
carb load or something.
Yeah.
Well, if you get a carb load, please do it on something better than Burger King.
I don't like Burger King, bitch.
That's a hot take. That's a hot take from Big Paul right
What?
there.
That he likes Burger King or I'm a bitch?
Oh, that's two hot takes.
No, it was a hot take from Steven, and I took it personally. I'm sorry, Steven, you're not a bitch. It's just that I
God.
love Burger King.
That's two hot takes. That's just too fast of hot takes right now. Burger King.
Sorry, my gut reaction was to defend Burger King at any cost.
Dude, I swear
It's
to you,
alright.
I have this absolute hatred for Burger King. They advertise this whatever they like, 50 million nuggets for $5 or $1 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn it, I need to do it. And I did it, and I regretted every bite of that shit. I was like, oh, fuck, this is why I hate this place. It was just shit. It was just like, I don't know. It
You
was like,
missed the detail there.
it was like, no, it was like, I don't know how many nuggets for like $1 or
They're like
5.
10. 10 for $1.
10
10
for $1.
No wonder they're so cheap. I mean, so back.
And
You're
so
saying
cheap.
10
And
nuggets?
I got what I paid for. I swear to God, I got what I
nugget.
paid for. Yeah.
10 nuggets fucked you up.
You didn't enjoy that?
No, it was horrible. God, it was disgusting.
I
You
feel
went
like
to the wrong Burger King.
I
And
feel like
I
could be
even
20.
went with expectations
easily. They're
of
smaller.
I went with expectations of I know that I'm getting 10 nuggets for $1, but I want to try this out, and it still did not meet that expectation. I went in with low expectations, and they still
Were they
went
just laying
like they were
around,
undercooked or some shit. It was gross. It was just mushy.
They got a good breakfast.
You went to the wrong one.
Maybe that's possible.
Yeah.
That is
You
possible.
ought to try it.
I mean, if you ever want to be our sponsor, I
Try
love
the
it.
spicy ones.
I probably had one bad experience.
Yeah.
See, I like
had Burger
overall. I
King
like
this morning.
spicy nuggets.
Have their breakfast. Their breakfast is awesome. It's better than McDonald's. Every time I go to Burger King and I go, I don't know why. I usually default to McDonald's, but when I go to Burger King, I'm like, holy shit!
That's what they're good
This
at.
is
croissants.
significantly better than McDonald's.
I will admit I've never had a Burger King breakfast.
Burger King
Oh.
breakfast is,
But
need to have it.
It's
they're-
legit.
it's
Yeah.
way better than
But
a Whopper.
apparently, all their other menus sucks. Because every time I have regular Burger King, it's gross.
Flame broiled.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
gosh,
so
get out of here.
broiled. Shit.
It's usually cold.
The Whopper sucks. I'm just gonna say it right now.
Oh.
I think we ought to do a taste test. Which
I love
fast
it.
food is the shittiest?
I love it.
I know which one would be
Oh.
the Whopper immediately. It's the
Dude.
one that with almost all veggies and that much of a burger.
Dude, we could line up.
Yeah, that's the Whopper.
That's the Whopper.
Yeah.
I swear to God, we
meat's
could
gotten
line
a lot
up
smaller.
at least
It's
4 or
definitely-
5 chain burgers in front of us, blindfold taste test that shit, and
Yeah.
be like, bam. And man, that's an episode.
I would fail that because I haven't had a lot
That
of like
is
fast
an-
food burgers.
That is
in a
an
while.
episode.
I haven't a lot.
Who's in?
I'd do it. I would do it.
I would always.
Damn it.
I'm always down for that.
By the time
kind
we
of
got to it, they'd be cold, but who cares?
Unless the
Each
ketchup-
one of us picks up one different kind, then we're ready.
Yeah. I
That's
like this
true.
idea.
That's true.
I'm really liking
Then
this idea.
they're more likely to be warm, but we got to come ready.
Yeah.
Like we got to,
That's the way I do
Just
it.
always
Buy
come
a
ready.
warmer.
That's the way I do it, man.
You're always ready to
Making babies.
Right.
Super sperm.
So, Friday. This was just the other day. Vegas. You know they got the damn slot machines right there in the airport as you're about to leave. And you know what my initial thought is every time? That's a waste of time. They're just trying to take that last remaining Vegas money before you get
got
the
a
fuck
20
out of
left.
here, right? You
Yeah.
got 20 left? Yeah. Thanks for your 20. See ya. Not so fast. This woman won $300,000 from an airport slot machine right before she was about to leave to go home. This happened
Awesome.
just the other
Does it say
day.
how much money she put into it?
Let's see. Let me find out. Dude, winning money in Vegas is like that's got to be, especially that amount of money has got to be a bucket list or just such a high. You know,
Yeah.
fuck it. If you
Getting
popped
free
in a
money.
20,
Yeah, getting free money of any kind.
if you popped in a 20, and then it busted out $300,000.
Yeah.
I think you would shit your pants right there and not care that you shit your pants right there.
Yeah, that's a shittable amount of money.
Right. But if you're wearing Shatner panties.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, that's a
I don't
pretty
think
big
I'd get-
high.
I don't think I'd get back on the plane.
Where's the
I'd
limit?
Get on the plane.
If you invested that,
You would change your flight?
I'm gonna stay
I'm
for a
flying
while.
somewhere else. I ain't flying home.
Go to Maui or something. Shit.
Fuck.
well, after the government takes their share,
Which is quite a bit.
you could probably find a way to invest that and it would do pretty well. But most people are just gonna fucking blow it.
Hookers and blow. Yeah, that's a good investment.
Yeah.
Well, they're counting on that. Well, if they're willing to blow it on a slot machine in Vegas on your flight out,
Yeah.
you're probably, yes, odds are you're going to blow it somewhere else.
yeah.
But, nonetheless.
You'll have fun for like a minute.
And that's my thought too. Is you're most likely not going to win money at that slot machine because it's strategic to me. If you win in a slot machine inside of a casino, you're more likely to re-spend that money in Vegas, or dare I say, inside that same casino. But on a slot machine on your flight out of the city,
Yeah.
I feel like
It's a last-ditch effort.
Right. I feel like
Yeah.
statistically you're less likely to win because You're not going to spend the money there.
They probably tighten the machine, is what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
They keep building casinos for a reason, right?
But this is nice because if you're able to control the machines, like I assume they are, then they can plan this.
Yeah.
Because you know how often they pay out, like, oh, nobody's going to those machines like we need them to.
This is
you
good
just need
PR.
one every once in a while.
This
Yeah.
is good fucking PR, is it not?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, when was the last time someone had won this much amount on one of those machines? It's probably been a while.
Right.
Shoot, yeah.
So they
I've
probably
heard
like,
about
hey,
it.
we need one of those machines to win because we need people because nobody's using them.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
just sitting there,
yeah.
taking up electricity. You know.
Yeah, I
Cost-
rarely
costing
see
us
people.
money.
I know the times I've been to Vegas, I rarely see people. I mean, it's not that I never see people on them. I do see people on them, but there's definitely a lot of machines and not many people on those machines.
Yeah, and a lot of the casinos' wing parts shrinking. Yeah.
Yes.
There's less machines.
So now with this news, people are going to be using those machines. Like, oh, I'm going to win
yeah.
$300.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
You need that little nugget of hope, right?
Yeah.
That nugget of hope of wait a minute. Some lady won $300,000 on her way out. Fuck. Okay,
I'll put a
damn
fiver
it.
in there.
I'll put a $5 in there, and that shit adds up, and yeah, just like that. So, but kudos to her. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Doesn't even say where she's from, where she was flying home to, how much money she put in.
She probably got to keep half of that, and she blew the other half on hookers and blow.
She probably
100,000 plus.
just like a modern woman. She got hookers and blow on. You know.
High class woman right there.
Yeah. She probably went to the Christian Dior store and I don't know.
I don't know
This
what
is a
it
pinky out
She
show.
got Rent Boys and Chardonnay, more likely than hookers and blow.
Right.
I got a really good
Red
massage.
You know,
I got some spa treatment and my hair's done. You know?
I said, fuck it, I'm getting the Trente at Starbucks.
$4.
The Trente.
I don't know what the Trente is at
I
Starbucks.
actually don't either.
Yeah.
It's a size.
Oh, is
They're-
it?
I know that their sizes are like Italian.
Does Starbucks do
Ish.
sizes like this? In
I
front
think
of you?
It's
I
I
think
want
they're
the, I want
Italian.
the 20. I want the.
Vente,
I want-
20, 30, 30, whatever it is.
50.
¿Qué se
Una
significa el 20
Significa.
de café?
Coffee.
El café con leche? Por favor. Like, wait, is that Italian?
Yeah.
Si.
You're.
We.
God, it's funny knowing some Spanish and recognizing where you are and where you're not in your Spanish. It's great. Damn it. It's like there's some Spanish, but wait a minute, what the fuck language is that? What is that? Let's show.
Spanglanian?
Spanglanian.
It wasn't even leche, which is milk. It was like leche-o. And I'm like,
Lecho.
okay, that's what the
El
fuck is
lecho. That's the
squirt milk.
That's the male pronunciation of
The
leche.
masculine is
The masculine leche.
It's the leche-o.
Hey man, where's the
The one
lechino?
Oh my gosh, that's man milk.
A
Yes,
lechino?
man. Oh, yes.
A man milker?
Oh,
It's the lactose-free milk.
sí. Leche de la charchicha. Sí.
Tres grandes cafés con leche.
De burro.
Menos no.
God.
No creamer, please.
Pretty sure you get kicked out of Starbucks on that one. If you,
I was trying to repeat my wife's Starbucks order.
right.
She does. She asks for something and she goes 3 squirts. That's part of her order. I can't remember the rest of it, but it's like she goes, "I want such and such, 3 squirts," and I'm like,
That's a lot of squirts.
They've got squirts and pumps. They
Okay.
do. They do.
There's a difference between squirts and pumps.
Squirts
I didn't know
pumps.
that. Yeah.
My daughter used to work for Starbucks.
Because I was about to correct that. I'm like, it shouldn't be squirts, it should be pumps. But apparently there's 2 different.
Tres squish squish.
And
Lord.
they got the drizzles.
Tres pampolas.
They've also got the drizzles. Put a little drizzle on top.
El tresola mi con café con leche. El pequeño.
Okay, no. Drizzle? I mean drizzle?
Day.
Oh my.
Coffee.
Sir, that's an upcharge.
Yeah. I'll check in the back. I don't know if we may be fresh out.
We might be fresh out. It's inventory.
We're all dried up.
Oh my god. All right. Well, we are at the point of the show. I do need to bring up our main sponsor. They are helping pay for Drunk Tim to be on assignment right now. So this is important.
Okay.
His freelance work.
His loosely we'll call it freelance work. We are the Idiots Talk Sports, also known as Tits, and we are brought to you in part by Shatner Panties. Shatner Panties. Shatner Panties are sleek, stylish, and absorbent. Quite simply, they're the best adult diaper out there. Don't believe us? Listen to these randomly selected comments from our customers. Lindy from Cincinnati says, I'm an administrator for an old folks home. I'm sorry. I meant nursing home. Whatever. Our residents are bored. Just waiting to die, really. Old as shit. And bored to tears. Well, Shatner Panties themed adult diapers are an excellent way to be the life of the party. Sure, we dress up the residents and make them reenact Star Trek movies. Who wouldn't? This one resident, Frank, complains relentlessly until he finally gets into character. We usually have him play Leonard Nimoy's Spock, but he has no clue what Star Trek is. One time, he growled because he thought he was Chewbacca. Also, oh, can you do a Chewbacca?
I cannot even try to do it.
Steven, damn it.
So it sounds like they were like, okay, your spot.
There you go.
What was that?
I don't know. I can't do that rolling R thing. I can't do that growling noise. I can't do it.
So they asked him to do Spock, but he did Chewbacca.
It sounds like he did some Chewbacca instead.
Okay.
They're old. Bless their heart.
Doing Chewbacca.
Also, we all know old people are horny and they're going to have sex. So we record them doing it.
Just like Tim.
What's wrong with that? A little extra cheddar on the side never hurt anyone.
What?
What's
that mean?
Again, that was Lindy from Cincinnati. That's her talking.
Okay.
Apparently she has a fetish.
Entrepreneurial.
Just to make that clear. Eli from Phoenix says, when I found out my son has a mild case of Asperger's, I went shopping for adult diapers.
Mild case.
Asperger's.
He was too big for baby diapers.
Pull-ups.
My wife insisted that having Asperger's has nothing to do with needing adult diapers. Right. But I told her to check her fucking facts. Anyway, the moron doesn't like the diaper, but
My son does.
I told him it was for his own good. Quality product. Would give it 6 stars if I could. That was Eli from Phoenix. And then, of course, Frank from Cincinnati.
Wait, and that's where
It's a callback from Lindy, who mentioned Frank from Cincinnati. Okay, if you're keeping up with the sponsor
And on
here,
the previous ones, he's also reviewed several times on a lot of the other commercial
from the
plugs we
cell
do.
device, people have slipped
This is
him.
an ongoing series.
Oh yeah, it's a world.
Frank from Cincinnati says, "It's me, Frank again. Someone please help us. I live in an assisted living center. They've confiscated the electronic device my grandson smuggled in. I've had to send this mail written in lemon juice to my grandson. Hopefully he can get this out. The staff is dressing us up to play in Star Wars and forcing us to make old people pornography. It wouldn't be half bad if they'd pair me up with Rita. She's quite a dish. But I always get some nasty fat bitch." I have a plan to get out of here. I'm going to wait for the next person to die. And when the staff leaves the room after the initial discovery, I'll trade places with the body by dragging it into my room and putting it in my bed. When the gurney comes to take me away, I'll be free as a bird. Shatner panties are becoming the stylish choice for soiling yourself. Shatner panties. Shields up.
She did what? You need a celebrity sponsor. She did what?
Shatner panties.
Oh.
She did what?
Oh.
Oh.
I love how Frank just told the world his scheme to get out of this place in Cincinnati.
Yeah, it's like a mastermind telling his plan to the hero before he does it.
Oh. I don't know that maybe he didn't anticipate that he would be randomly selected.
I think it's funny that he didn't even choose social media for his platform. He chose a review.
Right. He goes to
Like
a product
on
of a
Amazon or
product.
something.
Right.
It's on Amazon.
that is being used to humiliate him.
Well, they obviously blocked the websites you can get to.
Right.
Right. They've got a hard firewall.
Big hard firewall.
Yeah, he can't write a
Big hard
blog. Like, he can't do anything like that.
Well, what's really bad is that was actually written in lemon juice, sent to his grandson.
Somehow made it onto the web.
For him
And
to
the
put out there.
the grandson decides to transpose it onto...
Grandson didn't even bother to call the authorities.
Yeah.
He put it still on the review.
He's like, Grandpa wants it on the review.
Hey, if that's where Grandpa wants it.
Maybe he's living off of Grandpa's check. Just
That may be the title of one of the pornographies.
If that's where Grandpa wants it. Yeah, my family grandpa ties or something like that, or pies.
Ew.
Or-
Oh.
No?
Oh.
Would it
family
even be a
tie.
pie at that point? Would there even be just cream coming out, or would it be like
grandma's warm apple pie?
holy
Is that the
mother?
name of
Where?
it?
Oh, nothing. There was a dog that.
somebody came from church.
Some milkers. We got not that one.
What is a milker?
You don't know a milker? Like
Yeah.
AT&T, the spokesperson,
This
Lily.
Lily
family
milkers.
has a giant van.
That motherfucker! Look how pissed he is to carry that baby in a car seat. Look at that.
They're-
He's not even happy.
They're all dressed in black.
He
and
is
there's a-
pissed.
He's pissed. He has to drive a van to haul his gigantic family around.
That's a commercial van. That's not a
Yeah.
regular family
That's
van.
not a minivan. That's
Fuck, they're hauling shit. I bet they're smuggling shit. That's how they're paying for this family.
Oh my god.
Which
That's what
I'm not
Maxi van.
I'm not smuggling shaming. You know, I don't know if that's a thing,
I don't think so.
but I'm not smuggling shaming. I just want to put that
You're
on
not
the
shaming
record.
smuggling.
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing any of that.
I might depend
You
on
be
what
you.
you're smuggling.
You do you. Hashtag you do yourself.
What do you think they would be smuggling though?
Whatever it pays, you know. We're in
Children.
Oklahoma, meth,
Children.
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 Yeah, cocaine.
It's got a lot of windows, but short of that,
Who would pull this van over with that family? Nobody. Even customs would be like, "Oh yeah, just keep going." I mean, seriously, you
I don't
know.
know. They kind of stand out.
Yeah.
That's suspicious.
He was Johnny Cash, all black, right?
The whole family was. It's like they look like they
Came from a funeral.
and I'm almost sure they didn't.
No, because the kids were still obviously alive.
Maybe that's what they're smuggling.
Those are not their kids.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
That's
it
why.
just
That's
came
why
full
they need
circle.
the big van.
That's not their children.
That's a lot of people they need to smuggle.
They're not even married. They're.
Maybe they stole some dogs.
What's in the box? Oh, you never know. You never know what's in the box. Why did I go old 7 reference there?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
All right. So Lady Gaga had a dog walker who
And it wasn't Elton
who
John.
took a bullet for her. What?
And it wasn't Elton John.
Wasn't Elton John.
Okay.
No, Elton John sniffs Gwyneth Paltrow's candles. That's the Elton John reference.
Okay.
And the candles smell like your vagina. By the way.
Yeah, Lady Gaga's dog walker. I'll take both of those. And
I'll take this one.
so much for taking it slow. Or-
If you, I mean, you did one. I'll take it.
you take it. Yeah, you take it. That's a bad idea for me to do both.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's gonna be a hot minute before I can get back here in here anyways.
Stuck
It's all
in us-
good.
Stuck in us
Sorry
up.
to get myself handed to me.
That's all right. That's all right.
Your ass.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting some. You're
You
getting
getting your-
some human trafficking
Are you getting your
smugglers that just came in. So
Are you getting your pee handed to you?
That was neither a confirmation
Well, no.
or a denial.
Earlier, she was talking about being pee hurt, and I was like, "Is that like butt hurt?" And she was kind of saying
Similar.
She was kind of getting her ass handed to her, and I wondered if she was getting her pee handed to her.
Ooh, and she just kind of did a fake laugh.
Just to
Yeah.
clarify.
Didn't work as well.
Yeah, sorry.
Earlier, it seemed like the two of you had this connection. I think you just lost it.
Yeah, that's because I was singing her name.
Oh, that's a good point. She did warn us, and we did it anyway.
Ave Maria.
Anyway, so Lady Gaga's dog walker, if you haven't been paying attention to the news this week, got shot 4 times.
God.
4 times. So
That's-
it wasn't like an incidental, like an accidental like drive-by or something in California.
I didn't know he got shot 4 times.
4 times, and then 2 of her 3 French bulldogs were stolen.
Yeah.
The dog walker, just to put this out there, is expected to make full recovery
That's crazy.
after
Shot
4
times.
shots.
That's a tough dog walker.
That's a dude.
He deserves a
Put
raise.
that on the business card.
Unless all the shots were in his foot or something.
She was offering $500,000, which is more than the lady won in the Vegas slot machine for the dogs getting back. Special K says this is old news because it didn't even
Believe
say
they've been
yet.
returned.
The dogs have been returned, so I don't know.
Believe.
Maybe she is in the gay mafia stuff.
Dude, you offer $500,000 for shit, things will turn up. Like, dude, I mean, if you or I lose a couple of dogs, we're like, oh God, those dogs are gone. I'm sorry, but you start
miss
going, yeah, like, you're dead.
My dogs before getting kidnapped are
One
On
foot
the
out the door
fence.
already.
they got 1 foot and if they get the sniffles, I take them to the vet and they're like, well, we have this medication that
put
they'll
them
need to
down.
take. It's probably it's $5.
Just put him to sleep.
But-
We found one of them, put him down.
The question's going to be: is the medication going to be more than putting them down?
Wow.
So am I gonna have to buy it every month?
So that
Yeah.
that begs a question I didn't think of until just now. Would you offer up $500,000 to get your damn dog? Okay.
If you're
Damn
rich,
dog. You're damn
And
dog.
I'm a dog person, by the way.
If
You know,
you're
you
rich.
have dog versus cat people.
it depends.
I'm a dog person.
Do you only have $500,000, or do you got millions?
I mean, we're talking about Lady Gaga. We have to assume she's got millions, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how many millions. Our research department.
She's got a lot of millions.
But if you're offering $500,000 for
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's still a lot of money.
I'm
mean, what
assuming
good
she
is-
spent a lot of money on these dogs. To
What
get
good is money if you can't blow it on shit you like? If people like dogs, you know.
Just buy a couple of new dogs.
Get some new-
I don't
yeah.
know.
You buy some new
But
damn
people
dogs.
get crazy about their animals. You know, they're like their family and stuff.
Yeah.
But it also shows she has a good heart, unlike me.
Yeah.
Buy some new dogs.
Yeah, I would get a new dog too.
Lady Gaga is better than me. That's what I'm saying right now in front of you live.
That's
Okay?
That's okay.
Hot take.
She's a better person than me.
We don't all have to be saints.
I mean, I've never worn a meat suit, but
Yeah.
yeah. You know, quick side note. We were talking about Burger King. Now I just said meat suit. Did you know Arby's has got this monster meat sandwich now? Have you seen this
I've
fucking
heard it.
thing?
I've heard of it.
Can you pull up a photo of the monster? This motherfucker.
Is it the
if-
meat? Is it the meat ham sandwich?
It's the Meat Mountain. Meat Mountain. It's something Mountain. I think it's Meat Mountain sandwich. Arby's. No shit.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga dogs. Whatever the fuck. Who? Whatever.
We're
Now
on
I'm
Arby's now.
stuck on Arby's
Gotcha.
Meat Mountain. This motherfucker. If you've not seen this sandwich,
Big sandwich.
That is
Arby's
Stupid.
Meat Mountain.
That is stupid.
They got a lot of meat.
You are a terrible typer.
Fuck you.
Okay.
I have big thumbs.
Yeah, that's ginormous.
There's the image of that bitch right there.
That looks like a bet.
Look at that motherfucker.
That looks good.
You have
Damn.
you have fried chicken
That
on the
looks
bottom.
good.
It looks like turkey, ham,
It's everything.
Swiss,
It's all of the meat.
whatever that is, that roast beef, cheddar, maybe more roast beef.
They just took all the meat they had in their cooler and just threw it on a bone.
It is called the Meat Mountain Sandwich. That's the official name of it.
There you go.
That I mean, we're not even sponsored by them. We should now because we mentioned it. But
Yeah.
that is like a challenge.
I've had sandwiches kind of like that,
Yes.
but and
All it needs is like a fried egg.
I got like an award for eating it. As you
Irma's?
may know. Yes.
Irma's.
Right.
Burger Shack, man. That place is classic.
They're closed, I think.
Yeah, COVID hit some people pretty hard.
I think they were closed before
And they're
COVID.
local. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Because they stopped making that sandwich.
What the fuck's wrong
In
with
my
them?
opinion, yeah, I know.
What the fuck's wrong with them?
I
That
know.
was like, it was, what, was it called The Works or whatever?
The what you looking at? Remember?
Yeah. They put you on the Wall of Fame if you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I almost threw up.
Know your market.
Eating
Yeah.
that thing.
But anyway, Meat Mountain Sandwich. You think you could knock that out?
No.
That's
No?
tough.
I don't think I could. I mean,
That'd
like,
feed a family.
how much is it? Like,
Ooh,
I
that's
feel
a good
like,
question.
That is a great
Order
question.
it. Order it.
Let's
You
order
don't-
it.
like, how much is this sandwich? That
Order
I
on
feel like
DoorDash?
I feel like it's not worth it.
Wait a minute. Will it give me the DoorDash total or the actual Arby's total?
That's true too.
Is this different?
DoorDash is expensive.
Oh, it doesn't itemize it though.
They just charge more. Or that's
Oh, that's
the
right.
price is
I forgot about that.
Yeah, the price is different.
Okay.
Fuck that.
Here.
Anyway, so yeah, Meat Mountain Sandwich, Arby's, dude. They ain't playing when they say they got the meats, man. We got the meats. Yeah, you do. Meat Mountain Sandwich. If you like, Special K put up the picture on there. I want to know if you would eat that. I think I would do it once, at least once.
I don't know. It'd be hard. It'd be hard for me to get myself to do it.
$10.
That's because that's a lot. It's
$10.
Yeah.
That's worth it.
You know what? I expected more.
Look,
Yeah,
I did
I
too.
expect
Look how
more.
big that fucker. I mean, picture may be deceiving,
Yeah.
but
They always are, aren't
Mm-hmm.
they? I'm gonna go get one.
you're gonna go get
Do
one
you
after
like
the
Arby's
show.
in the first place? I know a lot of people that do not like Arby's.
I don't
Arby's is
prefer-
Arby's is undersold. You know what? I feel like Arby's is actually kind of shit on a bit. I don't think they're the top. Okay.
Of course, yeah, I agree with that.
But I feel like doesn't Arby's get forgotten about in the fast food wars and the chain?
It's
Is
a
it deal?
special because it's a specialized. They kind of lean away from hamburgers and stuff.
Their
like
their
that.
fries are fucking amazing.
Their
Yeah.
fries is the best part of their whole
Dude, the
restaurant.
curly fries are the shit.
Oh, and
Yeah.
the
And then the Jamocha shake.
Oh, it's so good.
I mean, dude, Arby's is. I don't know how Arby's kind of gets forgotten about.
Well, because their main food is not amazing.
It's because they're odd. They have that like Long John Silver's effect. Like
Their
where-
beef and cheddar's good.
Not amazing.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of like that specialty Long John Silver. Shit, I think
Think
they're
about it.
gone. I don't know.
Think about it. Who's their real competitor?
Arby's?
Yeah. Because if you're gonna say McDonald's, I'm gonna be like,
No,
they
it's
don't
burgers.
make burgers.
Yeah, it's not a
If you're
direct
gonna say
competitor.
if you're gonna say Subway, I'm gonna be like, they're not really sub sandwiches either.
Yeah, but they're fast food.
They
I don't know. You forget
I'm
about
legit-
Arby's.
I am legitimately trying to think of a
Who eats
competition.
who's a competitor of
Huh?
Arby's?
Who eats at Arby's?
That's what we were wondering.
Yeah.
That's what we were wondering. Like how they have good stuff. I don't understand why they're forgotten about. Including myself, I forget about them. Their curly fries are the shit.
They really are.
They
You ever
really
get
are.
They're-
the
'cause they're-
nacho cheese on the side? They dip them?
Oh my
haven't.
god!
That sounds
Yes.
good.
No, it is. Like
I think it's just because it's odd. Because like if you're in the mood for Arby's, your head is gonna be somewhere in like a deli meat thing, and you might go Subway
Jimmy John's?
or Jimmy John's or something like that.
Right.
You know, unless somebody put it in your head, you're like, I want like 2 pieces of bread with some like deli meat in it, and I think you're gonna go Jimmy John's unless somebody goes, you want that shit warm, and then you might think Arby's.
yeah. Yeah,
And they
Arby's.
advertise so much. You'd think that people would go. But
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the
I'd
problem
never go to
is.
Arby's.
I don't know the problem. There are smarter like ad executives or people that could break that down for me. But
There's like John Nash, marketing guy.
I don't know what the Arby's problem is because Arby's food, honestly,
John
there's
Nash
not much
breakfast is
on their
not bad.
menu that I don't like. I mean, there's a couple of things I might be like, but that's any menu.
I think it's just that
I
you-
think there's a lot of good things on their menu.
I think it's just, it's a weird. At least if you're at Subway, you feel like you're eating healthy.
You do? I mean, I guess.
Ish, yeah.
Ish.
You do feel
Yeah.
you're like oh yeah, Jared.
I guess I was just thinking like, oh, because they had the whole ad with
Don't
Jared.
forget
But
He got the people
Dude,
got thin off this shit.
You just ask for the pedophilia on the side, and you're healthy at that point.
But like
Does that go with the meal?
But you're not eating healthy at Arby's, so
Kids
like
meal.
Yeah.
you're not
Oh.
you're not getting the. It's like you're eating healthy sandwiches, but you're fucking it up.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get to
Yeah.
make yourself feel better about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, curly fries with some cheese.
So
Yeah,
if you're gonna
yeah.
go, if you're
Oh
gonna,
God, that sounds
so
good.
if you're gonna eat fast food, I think that the problem is that you're just gonna go like, fuck it, I'm eating a hamburger.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. Hamburger's my go-to for sure.
Yeah. It's obviously everybody's go-to.
When was the last time you've been to Arby's?
That's what I'm saying.
It's been a
It's
while.
obviously everybody's go-to, but Arby's, there's nothing wring with Arby's. I would not Arby's shame
Yeah.
anybody.
No, not at all. Because like, but I do Arby's. I think like I do Long John Silver's. Is like, I do it like once a year or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's all
see,
right.
I would not Arby's shame anybody, but I think I would. I think I would Long John Silver
Oh,
shame
wait,
somebody
wait.
because even
There's
the
way
fish,
better
the
fish.
fish and the chicken taste the same. For
Yeah,
God's sake,
that's true.
That's a
Can't tell
problem.
the difference.
Sometimes I get a craving for it. And you know what? I just remember the last time I was in an Arby's. It's when they came out with those gyros.
oh, really?
Oh yeah. It's been a minute.
Yeah, that's been a little bit.
Wow.
It's been a minute.
You can't believe doing a callback.
A callback that wasn't. They don't even know about.
Exactly. It
That's-
wasn't even on, and
It's an off-camera callback, is what that is.
I'm gonna give me a 5 for 555 later.
Shit.
We're just talking about this shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
I don't blame. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. It's just it's odd that we.
Yeah.
It's like who goes to Kmart?
Well, we don't have any here, so nobody.
Didn't they go bankrupt? Didn't Kmart go bankrupt?
No, they're
But they
still
did.
around.
But they were like the Arby's of.
They kind of were.
Superstores.
Yeah, you had Walmart and Target, and Kmart was just like, yeah, no.
Big Lots is one of
Like,
That's like, who goes to Big Lots?
Dude, you can get some furniture, I think. Can't you at Big
Yeah,
Lots?
yeah.
For some pretty cheap?
yeah.
Sure. You know what I'm saying?
Got staples and nails sticking out. but
Shit,
it's
you can,
pretty
yeah,
good.
you can furnish that shit for cheap. You sit down on a break. You know what I'm saying?
Some like good Big Lots.
Have a good family meal, and your table falls apart. I don't know.
Are you trying to sound? Are you sounding like some
I don't
guy
know
trying
what-
to sell some Big Lots?
I don't know what he's
like in a
trying
back
to do.
alley. Like,
I just went
hey
along
man,
with
you
it.
want? Hey man, come here.
Hey
You
man,
want some
come here.
good deals?
You want some Big Lots?
I'm sorry, I'm real busy. No man,
Shit,
come
yeah,
on.
we
What
got
you
some
want?
cheap furniture, motherfucker.
You need some. You need a fucking couch?
$100.
I'm really not in the market for a couch, dude. I got you a couch right here, man.
Dude, that's like IKEA. I went to IKEA and it's
$100.
cheap. It's cheap, but you got to build it yourself. Well, that's where the problem lies. Because
Yeah.
if I'm building it,
It's fucking Allen wrench. What the hell? It's one Allen wrench.
You
Come on.
follow some instructions. It's too much for Chance. He's like, okay, I have to read this instruction book. Step 1. Nope.
It's 17 screws and one Allen wrench. That's all.
I've never put anything together from IKEA, but I have from Walmart, and that sucks.
oh, that's probably different.
probably
IKEA's
need-
probably
I just-
better at instructions than Walmart.
I just this weekend I put together a outdoor playhouse
Yeah.
and a trampoline.
Damn.
Yeah.
Look at
You're
you.
fathering it up out here.
No
I know,
kidding, man.
but like I thought that, but I had one of these playhouses that came from Sam's Club, and the picture, yeah, the picture totally looks like you fold it out and throw a roof on there and you're done. And I was like, and I got it kind of late the night before, and my 4-year-old sitting there going like, he wakes up first thing in the morning, like bright eyed. He's like, "Are we putting that together?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm thinking I'm gonna be like spending 30 minutes on it all morning, all morning. I was like, I had to build like I'm over there like what the
Bob
what
Vila.
am I doing with my life? He's got a playhouse. I'll show you a picture.
Oh no.
You
Oh
put
god.
this much time into it. You
Yeah.
gotta proud of it a little bit.
Well, just so you can see what I constructed.
Ooh, look at you.
You know,
Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
I like
all
it.
right.
Like it's not.
I
just-
see you.
Are you able to lock him in there?
I don't have to. He willingly goes.
Yeah, but when he decides he wants to take a break.
Big Paul doing things.
We show the crowd what we're looking at there.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I thought that the trampoline would be the easier of the
And
two
that's a
things.
real child. That's
Or
not
the-
a.
That's a catalog picture.
That's not a.
Catalog.
Yeah, just stock photos. They keep
Look, he's
around
got
with
the
him.
hammer. But look at, he's got the hammer. He's real. You know, I told him to hold it. He did help build it. It needed 2 people. I needed 2 people, and all I had was a 4-year-old.
Oh.
Okay, like he had to hold the roof on while I'm screwing it in. Okay, and he's like sitting there. He's a 4-year-old doing like
What
this.
brand is this house?
It's a Sam's
I
Club
think
special.
Little Tykes isn't that complicated.
Yeah. Why didn't you
I
get
don't remember
the?
that.
Yeah.
My kids are like 20. Like
Why didn't
20
you
and
get
19
the,
now. 22 and
Right.
19. So.
You remember the dwarf? Why didn't you get the dwarf tiny house special from Amazon?
Well, I told him when we were done building,
Slide it in.
I was like, you live here now. That's where you live.
And
he
this
goes,
is how much your rent is.
And he goes. He looked real confused. He's like, no, I sleep in my room. And I'm like, no, this is your house.
Tiny house living is very fashionable.
He goes, but he says, there's no bedroom. I'm like, it's got a kitchen. It's all one room, but it's got a kitchen. It's all one room. That's where
It's a studio.
It's an efficiency.
it's a studio house. That's where you're staying.
Oh,
He's
shit.
like all cold.
Put a space.
You better work a second job. Get a heater.
Yeah.
Better get
Rent's
that
due
damn-
on the 1st.
Yeah, shit. You better get that heater.
There's no grace period.
Uh-huh. If you want something fixed, you better pay the rent first.
Man, you're a brutal landlord.
Yeah. Some call me a slumlord. Some call me a slum. Some call me scum. Some call me a scumlord.
A big slum.
Oh, big scumlord.
Big scum.
And then some people call me sexy.
Maurice.
Damn.
More. Yeah. Yeah. That's how you're going.
Some people call me the space cowboy,
I don't know.
Damn.
the
Man.
gangster of love.
Gangster
You don't
of
know
Love?
this?
You don't know that song? Hey, what?
Some people call me Maurice.
Note to self: do not listen to a song about space lords.
Space cowboy.
Space Lords.
Cancel that. Note to self: don't listen to any new music.
It's not even new music. It's an old song.
It's like
It's
90s or 80s.
It's a classic rock song.
Google it. Google it. Google
Note to
it.
self: don't listen to any new to you music.
Google it, Paul.
New to you.
Google it, Paul. Some people call me Maurice.
Yeah.
Is that the name of the song?
Note to self: do not
It'll come up.
Google.
Oh.
So we need to bring up.
Captain's Log.
This just in. We sometimes talk sports. NFL news. NFL news. There were some. We lose Paul right then.
That's fine.
Right then and there.
Oh, I thought he legit had to go to the bathroom or something. Oh, he does.
Oh.
The
Okay.
mask.
All right, you got the timer? No. Okay.
Talk shit. Talk shit.
I know. I'm like, damn. Now do we talk NFL or do we talk shit about Paul?
This fucking guy.
All right. Seriously,
Yes.
seriously, a fucking chicken fajita salad? Are you kidding me right now?
Such a big Paul
Like,
move.
this is a man show the last time I checked. If we wanted to invite women on, there were more interesting women we could have invited on this show. All
Like
right?
the little- like the little
I'm
things-
thinking of 5 right off the top of my head that I know personally, okay? All right? If I want to hear shit about putting together little doll houses for my fucking son. Is he back yet?
You were holding some shit on that one.
Yeah.
God, him and his fucking haircut. God, how many times is he gonna mention his hairdresser and do this? You know, don't get me started on fucking Big Paul. All right? He just shows up to this damn show
Whenever he feels like it.
whenever the fuck he feels like it, you know? Just waltzes in here, eats all the chips, and eats the chicken fajita fucking salad. Doesn't even drink, has water. On this show, last time I checked, the 3 men in the room are having beer. Okay? And So that's why in the NFL, like, with the trades you had Carson Wentz, he went to the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh yeah, that was the big trade I was trying to think of. Okay.
That was a big trade, which will leave Jalen Hurts as the starting quarterback.
That's good stuff.
OU's own Jalen Hurts as starting quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Right. I guess I have something to do later.
And the Colts are now better.
I have a reason to go back and watch the show now.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? We're talking NFL. You don't like sports. You don't even know.
That's
Yeah.
why you
It's
got
all
up.
good. We're talking OU football. So that will mean, by the way, significantly, there will be 3 starting quarterbacks in the NFL from the University of Oklahoma. That is a true story now.
At least 3.
At least 3.
Recent quarterback.
Am I forgetting an obvious? All
You
I
got
can think of
Baker
is
Mayfield
and
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. That's the obvious one. That's the obvious one.
Ooh. During the whole snow ice storm thing,
Kyler Murray's the best out of 3 of them.
Kyler Murray donated, he still lives in North Texas. He's from the Dallas area. That's where he went to high school, Allen, Texas. He did donate, I want to throw it out there, he donated 60,000 meals to residents through the food banks
He
North
donated
Texas.
meals?
Mm-hmm.
Did he have, where does he store
60,000
them?
10-piece Burger King.
Where does he
60
store them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was one of these meat mountains or...
Just
Man.
one of them. It's like...
He probably. Okay, I don't know if we're doing jokes, but he probably just did
Sure.
it.
What show do you think this is? Do the joke.
At most, in my house right now, I probably only have 10 meals ready to hand out if I needed to.
Well, he donated 60,000.
And he just got that in his house.
No,
That's crazy.
No, he worked in conjunction with food banks.
Oh, he probably donated money.
2 food banks
To
that would
food-
equivalent.
okay.
Yeah.
That would be
That
the
makes-
equivalent of 60.
That makes more sense. The way I was saying it was
Gotcha.
difficult.
Well,
It's like 100,000 deals of ramen.
Like he has like a bunch of TV dinners.
Oh.
Like he has a bunch of TV dinners
Meals.
in his house and like thousands upon
Right.
freezers.
But could
Yeah.
could
like
you
it's a
imagine?
banquet.
a bunch
out.
of lean cuisines.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
could say
banquets.
that. They're like
Banquets
5
are like
cents
a
a pack.
buck, right?
Yeah.
Banquets are $1.
Yeah, but if you had if you stored them in your garage, I don't even think my garage could contain 60,000 ramen noodle packages.
No, it can't. Even Walmart's pissed. You bought us out of banquets, you bitch.
But I just realized I'm going to do that. How much would it cost me to be able to say I fed 60,000 meals to people?
If you bought banquet, it'd be
If I-
$60,000.
No,
ramen noodles. It cost you like
Ooh.
6
10
bucks.
cents. Yeah.
That's a good point.
And I'd be like, I fed 60,000. I made 60,000 meals, kept them in my garage. Boom.
Bam.
I'm a
I
baller.
was handing them out. Here's your meal.
Here's your
Hopefully
meal.
you can find
There's-
some
I'm
Wow,
nice
water
as
somewhere.
shit, yo.
Well, even the handing out is impressive to 60,000.
That'd take a day.
That would take a day.
Not with ramen.
You'd be tired.
That's
Unless you had like,
like
a
making it
ramen,
rain with
unless you had a
ramen
ramen
everywhere.
cannon.
Why is that not their
you
new
know.
slogan?
making it rain.
Making it rain with ramen.
Pow, pow, pow. Got the Balin blaster.
Oh man!
Like it's a t-shirt cannon at a stadium.
Exactly.
Ah, dang it.
Somebody write Ellen. I don't know. It seems like an Ellen thing.
Oh, yeah?
A ramen noodle cannon. Tell me that's what you're writing it down.
I'm making it rain with ramen.
Okay.
You want a ramen noodle cannon?
Didn't say it was a quality meal.
I want to
It's
just
a
kind
meal.
of. I just kind of want to go through your random thoughts notebook sometime.
The stuff he writes down during the show are very interesting. I want to let you know that right now.
Yeah. To somebody on the outside just looking at the notes, you're like, what the shit? But
Bullet point.
it actually brings it back to me, and I'm like, brr, I go right fully into...
I think we ought to
That process.
collect them. We need to make a collection, a book of weird fucking.
I'm about to do Jerry Seinfeld this, where he just has a whole bunch of notebooks of all the jokes he's ever written.
Yeah, all those yellow notepads. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what he does. True story.
I'm gonna make it rain ramen.
So let's see. We were talking some NFL somehow. Oh, yeah, we went off to... It's my fault. Kyler Murray donating meals. That's
He's
why.
being humanitarian. He's a good dude.
He is. He's helping his fellow community out. Plus, he himself lost power. He's not above losing power in his own house in North Texas. He was part of the
He's not
people.
better than anyone else.
Yeah, he's part of the people that lost power. All right, so some other potential trades. Russell Wilson has made it pretty clear he wants out of Seattle.
Really?
He even said 4 teams
Wow.
that he'd want to
He
go
has
to.
listed 4 teams he would like to go to, which are...
Cowboys, Bears, Saints, Raiders? Did you say Raiders?
Raiders, yep. The team
I
that's
can't believe I
getting the
remember
most
that.
traction right now, weirdly enough, is the Bears.
That would be. I think that would be the best pick. He's got a great
And
defense
that-
there. Like holy shit.
And that's weird because the Bears historically have not liked men in his position.
Oh, you mean good quarterbacks?
In what way?
I know what you mean.
The good quarterbacks, exactly.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clarify, like, where's this heading? I want to know what Big Paul
Bent
knows
over.
or does not know.
I meant bent over. That position.
Yeah. They usually work with the Bears. Never mind.
Yeah.
They really like Nick Foles. It'd be hard for them to leave Nick Foles for Russell Wilson. That's what he's saying.
Right. That is what I'm
Like,
saying.
you
Thank
know,
you, Stephen.
It's a
I'm
downgrade.
glad somebody gets me.
It's a downgrade.
But yeah, so Russell, another quarterback that has made it clear that he wants to be out. Deshaun Watson out of Houston. I mean, he met with management this week. They did their spiel, and he still basically gave them the Watson middle finger.
Have you
And
been to
he wants
Houston?
out.
The Watson.
Oh, I've unfortunately been to Houston
I
in
was
the
gonna
summer.
say I would as soon as if I didn't. The only reason I would be in Houston for any length of time is because I'd never been to Houston before.
I don't understand why people live in Houston. Like, I know this is a side note, nothing to do with NFL.
Kind
But
of.
when
It
it
does.
gets hot, it is
Nasty.
just shitty.
And it's like
it
the
is
fourth-
uncomfortably
Is
shitty.
it the
Yeah.
fourth largest city now?
It is. Why do all these people go there? Like, what?
I think it's the second largest city.
And you're gonna play football on that?
Look, I'm sure that. Look, truth be told, I'm sure there are positives in Houston.
Yeah.
But dude, it is hot, shitty, sweaty, muggy, bad trafficy, fucky.
Well, they got Matthew
Hurricane-y.
McConaughey.
Hurricane-y, like it is. No wonder JJ Watt wants out. No wonder
Right.
Deshaun Watson wants out the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?
Exactly.
James Harden already left.
That was my point.
Yeah,
Right.
and then you
Yeah.
add a bad administration to the mix in Houston. God,
Nice.
dang, get him the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
You can't even swim down there. You get sick in that damn Gulf.
So which teams is he interested in? Let me guess. Ones
Anywhere
with nice
that's
climates.
not Texas.
Actually, he did not put out a list
Oh,
like
okay.
Russell Wilson did.
He just doesn't want to be in Texas.
Deshaun wants to win, and he knows that if he stays in Houston, he will not.
Right. Anything not
Same
in
like
Texas.
J.J. Watt,
Yeah.
who's now free agent, and I mean fully free agent. So there's been talks about him potentially going to Pittsburgh to play with his brother,
Pennsylvania.
But
That'd be
not
crazy.
anymore. That's a very recent. He is not
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
He ruled out Pennsylvania. He already ruled out Pittsburgh.
He did rule out Pittsburgh.
That's ruled out. Never mind.
Well, ain't that some shit?
I once
This
went,
just in.
I once went to Pittsburgh. It
No
was
way.
closed.
You've been to Pittsburgh?
No.
I've been to Pittsburgh.
I have not. I have not. Here's
Their traffic is shitty there.
fun
too.
fact. I've been far west, but I've not been far. The furthest east I've been in this country is, this is sad, Memphis, Tennessee. That's the furthest
Oh,
east
why?
I've been.
Yeah, that's funny. We have that in common. I've done way more West Coast than I have East
I've
Coast.
been to the Atlantic Ocean.
I've been way more west coast than east. Yeah. You've been
I've-
to the Atlantic Ocean?
I've been to the East Coast. I've been up in the Northeast as well.
See, I've seen the Pacific, but I've not seen the Atlantic.
My brother lives.
I
in
need to
Myrtle,
change
My
that.
brother lives in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. So
Oh.
I get to.
Pretty.
Yeah, I go there.
I hear you can have sex on their Ferris wheel up there with the
Yeah.
and get caught.
I've
I'm
heard that
actually
too.
I'm gonna break my East
Free room and
Coast.
board.
I'm gonna be breaking my East Coast distance record this May when I go to Florida.
You're going to Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You need
Of all
company?
the places-
you need
all
help?
the places
you
you
need,
go,
you
you
need
can
some
come along,
Florida?
Absolutely.
Need some
part?
Florida help?
What part?
Destin.
Okay.
I don't know.
So not the East. So it's like the.
Destin's good. You'll enjoy
It's
it.
like the.
It's the
It's
panhandle.
the taint.
It's the panhandle.
Destin and May.
Oh, so it's the good part of
It's the
Florida.
taint.
It is.
It's the taint
sand
of
there.
it's the taint?
Beautiful.
Okay.
The taint of.
It's the taint of Florida
if
or
you
the
can-
country.
When are you
or
going?
If you can picture that May.
May.
End of
We're
May.
going in June.
Huh?
We're saying
We're
that
going in
Florida
June.
is
Oh, okay.
America's anus.
Well, I've said before,
Florida's.
the floor's the penis of the
Penis.
country.
Right.
Kinda
I mean, what that's like.
hangs out in the Gulf.
It just
That,
flops.
that's
It just
that's
flops.
the joke, you know. Like it looks like a dick.
Yeah, and Cuba is kind of like the sperm that came out. Like it, the way it's,
It's more like an
you know,
oozing.
like
It's
it's
kinda-
just
explains a lot.
jizzed. It jizzed into
it's kinda more like an oozing.
And it's like the keys, the Florida keys,
like not
they're
very
dripping.
hydrated. You know,
Maybe some
Milky.
venereal. I don't know. Drippage.
chlamydia. Cuba's the
But I was sitting there trying to figure out how to describe where Destin is because I'm like, well, it's not the east side of
the
Florida.
panhandle.
It's
The
not the
Gulf.
south of Florida because that could mean something else.
Right.
I thought the most
Taint.
it was Taint.
It's the
Taint.
taint. That's a
It's
good.
the taint.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Have you ever been? No.
No,
To
this
the
would be
taint
the
or
furthest.
to Teston?
Yeah. No. That'd be a good trip.
You'll enjoy
yeah,
it.
Good trip.
Yeah, we got a private beach cabin beach thing. So
That's
you know,
Oh, that's that trip. That's a group trip.
The
That's true.
swingers trip.
Oh, fuck.
The swingers trip?
that.
Huh?
I mean,
The
swingers.
swingers trip.
that's the
Yeah.
swingers trip.
Well, we'll see. You know,
It's a possibility.
Hey,
He's not ruling
with,
it out.
With enough
It could
tequila,
happen.
that's a swingers trip.
a lot of people think I actively try to make things swingerish, but I don't. I just try to be prepared for it. That's
I've
all.
heard about that. I've heard that about you.
I'm like,
There was. Oh my God! I'm not telling that. I'm not telling that story.
I know, but I'm just saying. People be like, Paul's trying to get a thing to go on, and I'm like, I'm not trying to get it to go on. I'm just trying to be prepared. I'm like, we need to know the rules. No eye contact. No.
You kiss her.
I tell
I don't want it to happen, but here's the rule book.
I tell too
Right.
much on myself. I'm not gonna do it today.
Yeah, that's fair.
Safe word.
Yeah. Jeff Bezos. No longer with Amazon, right?
Yeah, he
Well-
no longer the CEO.
What?
No longer the CEO.
He's not the CEO. He's still.
But
Yeah.
but he's interested in purchasing the Washington football team.
Oh, okay.
He
So
should. He should.
would they change their damn mascot at that point if he bought them? Would they become the drones?
That's an interesting way to diversify your assets. He's like, you know what I need here?
Sports teams make billions.
Yeah.
I mean,
Washington?
they don't lose money. Most
They're probably
for the most
one of
part,
lower
yeah.
value
Or is it
ones, right?
Washington
Yeah, they probably are.
undervalued?
The way they are now, probably.
With
yeah.
their current marketing.
They don't have a fucking mascot.
Yeah, you don't have to do much to improve the value. I mean, honestly,
Get some good players.
they actually
Change
were
the name.
decent. They were actually pretty decent this
Well-
past year. It wasn't about that. It's
So they
about
got-
the
They were
other.
in the division they were
Look,
in.
Washington right now is riddled with all the domestic, like the raping shit, or
It's pretty bad to be.
There's the
hung up
raping
to.
shit. You have the mascot, the racist mascot thing. You've got the back to the raping shit and
A lot of bad
allowing
PR
of the
to put on.
male.
So help
the
me
male
out. Is he
shit.
buying a fixer-upper?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
kind of is. He's
Okay.
he's flipping it.
Gotcha.
He may
But-
not flip it. He
but
might
it's-
keep it.
It's
I
a
wonder if
fixer-upper.
Elon Musk will.
Get into the game.
Dude, Elon Musk is so busy into colonizing Mars right now. He does not give a shit about football.
he doesn't seem like the
he
football
is
type.
on another level than NFL football right now.
I love it. Somebody asked, like, "Hey, I know Elon Musk. You know, they're interviewing him. They're like, I know you're really competitive. Or do you feel like you're competing with Jeff Bezos?" And he says, "Jeff who?"
Nice.
Like,
Wow.
Good move. That was a good move.
yeah.
That guy with a huge eye, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah. He's like, you know, I banged Amber Heard, right?
Is Jeff
And Bezos is like, yeah, but damn it.
is Jeff Bezos Dr. Evil in some alternate universe? You think?
I think so.
Yeah.
I feel like Elon Musk is more Dr. Evil than that.
$1 trillion.
He's Iron Man.
No,
He's
Elon Musk
Iron
is
Man.
like number 2.
He's Iron Man.
He's
Right.
giving the population flamethrowers,
Yeah.
like type stuff.
They're definitely villains.
Second
Which-
Amendment,
It's
bitch.
kind of villain.
Which
It's kind of
I wish I
villain.
would have jumped on in the
I want a
moment.
flamethrower.
I wish I
I mean,
had
I
a
would want
fucking
one too.
flamethrower.
They look cool. They look dope. But I'm just saying.
Either way, they're both definitely Bond villains.
I think if you know anything about social media, you could have made your money back on flamethrowers. Like, you could have made money on TikTok or YouTube or something, I think.
I feel
Yeah.
like Elon
With
Musk is going to
flamethrowers,
Mars
right?
so that he can
Yeah.
take it over. He's like, just take over Mars. Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's made it clear. First of
Yeah.
all, when they colonize Mars, he's made it clear that they will not recognize any international law. So
He's a
that's already
basically
out there.
He's a pirate.
They ain't going to Mars. He's just a perfect.
What's he
just
planning on doing
he,
there?
He knows how to get money out of the government, man.
You don't think he's going?
No, he'll never make it.
You don't
to
think they
Mars.
can extradite him for murder?
They have a year set, 2025.
I will say that's very early.
I would lay money on it. That
I would
doesn't
lay money
happen.
against 2025, but
To
Give
do
me
what?
to,
It
like,
seems like
20
he's
They
pretty
haven't
serious.
been back to the
Wait,
moon.
to do what?
Give me like if you say 20,
Colonize
45,
Mars.
I'm gonna take that.
Colonize?
Haven't been
Start
back to the
colonizing
moon.
fucking
You
Mars.
have, you have to tell me what.
2025 is too early.
Tell me what your you'd have to just tell me what your definition of colonizing is.
Well, look up the definition of
Putting
colonize.
any live people there for
At
any
least
duration.
6 people that live there? I
At
don't
least
know
a
how
week.
many.
They live there.
Like, how many people have
I'd
to
say-
live there?
I'd say, well, to colonize.
10?
Well, what's a community? How long? How big does it get to get a? How many
Thank
people
you.
does it take to get?
Ain't
That's what
nobody,
I'm saying.
ain't nobody living on Mars.
So I'm saying like
That's what he's trying to do. He ain't trying to go sniff the
You're going to
rocks.
like you
He's
don't where you don't
Have you
to come back.
seen Matt Damon's movie?
Let me tell you. As soon as he gets 6 people to go colonize and live at Mars, they'll be like, you know what? I should have gone with a different realtor.
This is boring.
I didn't realize I was going to be this close to the project.
Hey, and
It's
the
a long shot.
Hey, and the
It's a long
Wi-Fi
shot.
sucks.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi sucks.
It's a long
The
shot.
everything sucks.
No
Hey,
Netflix.
if you
Yeah.
have an extra $1, invest it into colonizing Mars. You never know; it might become 300 grand.
That's true. That's true.
Right.
It will never happen.
Wait,
but that
what?
would happen.
Okay.
That
I'm
would
just
happen.
saying.
I don't
if you got
know
an
how
extra
the-
$5,
Right.
I don't think that how the hell this is going to make a profit.
It won't.
Going to Mars.
Elon doesn't have to make a profit.
Like that's like it's no making a
But he
profit
does.
on that.
No,
But
he'll
he
keep
does.
getting money.
He
How?
finds a way to
How
make
are you
profit.
making a profit going to Mars?
You sell the tickets.
There's no way that can be able to. I mean,
Rich people be like, I want to live on Mars because I'm an idiot.
yeah, but it's not like billionaires are going to be going up to Mars.
They might.
You're like,
They're
this-
making billions
this,
here.
This is kind of risky. I don't think I'm getting on that fucker.
Right. They're like, do you like you like beaches and sand or just the sand?
Do you know who wants to go to Mars? People that fucking hate it here and have a shitty life. Not rich people.
Yeah.
They don't want to leave. They're
There
living it up.
there was a question on Barstool. Would you want to be? And I'm assuming there's been 12 people that have been to the moon because of this question. But would you want to be the 13th person to the moon or the first person to be on Mars?
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. When you put it that way, that's easy. I think. Who's going to say they want to be the 13th moon person?
I would want to be the first person on Mars.
Yeah. But you know what? It's just something to brag about. It's like running a marathon.
I think they
You'll be
did
in the history
mention.
books.
I think they did mention. Yeah, you die.
Oh, you die?
Yeah, you die.
You'll
But
be,
still,
but you'll be in the history book.
yeah, you got a legacy.
You're Neil Armstrong.
You know what?
Like,
Why?
They're not
Everyone's
going to
remember
be
Neil
like
Armstrong.
that asshole went to Mars.
Okay, give me a
They're
better
going-
option. Here's a better option. Give me this option. Say
Hang on.
13th person
Hold
to the
that
moon.
thought. I'm going to pee. Y'all discuss.
Okay.
I love it. Oh, Jesus.
13th person to the moon, first person to Mars, or retirement on a beach.
I'm gonna take 3.
Yeah. Oh, but you're on the history books. Fuck the history books.
I don't care about that. I don't
I'll
care
be
about
dead.
that.
I won't even appreciate
You know
it.
what I think would be great though is that
Okay,
if
chance is gone.
it's
Listen.
Chance's turn.
What? Yeah.
It's
Okay, so what did y'all talk about when I was in there?
How gay you were.
well that
How gay?
that may have been mentioned
Not
once, but
whether-
that was not the main focus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there was a lot of different focuses.
So you
on-
discussed your food choices. How how on the menu that they have like the vegan option and
Yeah,
have
it
the
bothers
gay
Chance.
option and you order
Every time I'm ordering stuff, Chance is like, oh, here we go.
a chicken
A
salad.
big part of it was them questioning your manliness. That was a big part of it.
Yeah,
How we like
I get that.
how we drink these things.
right.
And you went for club
And
soda
I'm
and
drinking.
water.
Yeah, but you know what? It's people are coming around. People are coming around. It's becoming more manly. Let's talk about Chance, okay? And his ordering of stuff. And you know he's a big tipper, right?
Yes, I'm very aware. He
Yeah.
has talked about this a couple
I
times.
sometimes think about waiting his table.
Just to get that really big tip.
Yeah, because I could use the spare dough like
Just
anybody.
the tip.
Yeah.
Just the tip.
Yeah.
It wasn't that intimate. It was just the tip.
It's not full on. No, back to Mars. You know what I think would be really interesting about the Mars thing? If they faked a Mars launch and got people to sign up like a reality show, but they didn't really go. They just tricked them.
Also, it's
And they
like the
filmed it
new,
all.
like instead of like the fake moon landings, the fake Mars landing.
but they took.
That is totally where your head would go.
Yeah. Like they're in this spaceship because it's like a screen. They don't have windows all the way around where you're looking
Uh-huh.
out, and it's all fake. And then they land them in some desert somewhere, and they have the suit on. And it has like a filter on, so it looks like it's red and different. And,
A reality TV show would definitely happen.
yeah,
Yeah, someone would make that show.
You just gotta make sure no planes fly overhead. It's like, what the fuck is a plane? That'd be
That's
pretty
weird.
cool.
That's weird you say that.
It's like, huh?
Never mind.
There's a big. You can see the Big Dipper from Mars.
Never mind. Never mind.
Right? Well, you can mess with the filters on this, the little, because you have to have a helmet on. You have to have like a film thing over it. So,
True.
I'm giving
He's
this a lot
thought
of
this
thought.
out.
I want to do a
Well,
show.
one of the big. There's so many problems with living on Mars. One of them, by the way, is rays and
Gamma.
yeah,
Oh, the
I guess
radiation,
just the solar
bombardment,
radiation.
There's not much of
radiation.
an atmosphere. Yeah.
You have no atmosphere protecting you from that shit.
I mean, the fact that you just can't breathe on Mars.
But yeah,
It's kind of important.
yeah, I don't know
important.
where
It's a
do
foundational issue.
Yeah.
you, where do you start?
Yeah.
Got to bring your own oxygen.
The fact their years last way longer.
I think he wants to terraform it, which I would say start there, because I don't think you're good luck.
That would take a very long
We've done a
time.
great job of changing Earth. you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the way we want to
Oh, it's very livable for us.
so far. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the thing too about. Well, I won't get into that, but I'm just saying, like, go ahead, terraform Mars. Why do you want to get people to live there first and then think about terraforming it? Because like some of the ways he's talking about terraforming is like he wants to bombard it with nuclear blasts so that he kicks up shit into and create an atmosphere. But like, you're gonna put people to live on that shit first?
Then nuke it.
Sounds about right.
What,
Hey.
what could go wrong?
Why would you nuke it if you can't affect the people there?
I think that just involves lots of money, and so he'll make lots of money and take his share of that money. And
He's like, I've got too much money for this planet.
there's never going to be anybody.
Well, he's pretty clear. He gets high a lot. So, like, I don't know if this is one of those high thoughts or.
He goes on Joe Rogan too much. I
You know, it
guess.
would be cool.
Yeah, right.
If we were like,
So, you know, he's
on
got the good
Mars,
stuff.
And we
Like, he
nuked
ain't
this
buying,
shit.
like, he's rich. He ain't getting that, like, I don't know.
That'd be cool.
So anyway, we're the Idiots Talk Sports, also known as Tits, and we are brought to you in part by some great sponsors. We talked about Shatner panties earlier, but we are also brought to you in part by, and always, Jaeger. Jaeger.
Always gotta have Jaeger on the show.
Jacob.
Jaeger. German for spoiled prune juice. Jaeger.
I think one show we should have a shot of Jaeger before we do it, or after we do it.
I just tried Jaeger.
But why would anybody do that?
And-
The Super Bowl, remember?
Yes, yeah. And
I'm not a hater. It's not
you're
bad.
not a hater, huh?
Unlike
Black
someone
licorice.
over here.
He hasn't had several shots mixed with tequila. So
And I haven't
Yeah,
been Broderick.
one time of throwing that shit up, and you'd probably
You know what? I don't think I've ever had Jaeger.
I've had a bad Jaeger
Yeah,
experience.
okay.
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I may have.
Next
I just
show.
Don't
You would
remember.
Next show.
It's a unique
Oh, I
flavor.
would remember.
If you're watching right now, you're watching later, whatever. Next show.
Jaeger.
Shot of fucking Lager. I can't even say it.
Lager.
Fucking Jaeger Lager. Jaeger is happening
Jaeger
next
Lager.
show. That's how we're starting the show. Next show. Jaeger.
Gotta be here.
What's the?
It's like,
supposed
wait
to-
a minute.
What
I've
kind
had
of
some bad
What's it supposed to
experiences.
taste like? What's the?
Like black licorice.
It
Black
tastes like
licorice,
black
yeah.
licorice.
Yeah. All
Or
right.
spoiled prune.
You like
juice.
black licorice?
My grandfather loved black licorice.
Or,
He would
you know,
keep it in
or
his chair.
apparently,
That's
according
just
to
stay
this.
there.
Yep.
So I mean, it was. Sorry.
It's different.
Yeah.
Black licorice.
I used to chew it up and spit it like it was like chalk. It's black.
I'm
Do
cool.
that with Jaeger. What's the color of Jaeger?
It's black.
Is it black?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Black.
Like Hitler's soul.
I just want to say someone's soul. I couldn't think of anyone, but you said Hitler somewhere.
Well, there's been so many Jaeger references. How could you guys?
I know.
They're not even like getting a lot of them.
No.
Like the Kali Ma stuff from Indiana Jones.
I
Well,
mean,
that's an Indiana.
Okay.
guy,
Oh,
yeah.
Dr. Jones! Dr. Jones!
the fact
Because
that
it's
I've never
black.
had it. The fact that I've never had it doesn't mean I can't use the reference.
We are the Idiots Talk Sports, also known as Tits, and we are also brought to you in part by McDonald's.
What?
We've been talking about McDonald's and Burger King on this show.
Are they?
McDonald's making record sales, all from customers that won't admit they like our food. McDonald's.
I like McDonald's. I don't care.
Oh, see, he's not above it.
I use the app and I get some
I admit,
$3.
App. I forget about the
Dude.
app.
Yeah.
There's a McDonald's app. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you get free stuff from it
Here's-
too.
Of course there's a
Here's
McDonald's
what you do. Here's
app.
what you do. Use the app. 2 double cheeseburgers. Okay. You buy one, you get one for $0.25. You take one piece of bread off of one.
What?
Take one piece of bread.
Man,
Double. It's
Kenneth has got or
4 meats. It's a cheat.
Special K's got some
He's got
McDonald's
the
hacks.
in.
I love McDonald's.
We got a McDonald's hack right there. If you didn't hear that,
So it's like $2. You got
rewind
4
the film
patties,
and listen to that.
Okay,
shit.
what was,
Four
lay it out
patties,
for us again.
4 patties, 4 cheeses.
Wait, what is it you
cheeseburger.
buy?
You buy one double cheeseburger and then you get another one for $0.25. So you get 2 double cheeseburgers. You take one piece of bread off of each and you put it together.
You got a quad patty.
And you got a
quad
quad patty
burger.
burger for like
Like-
$2.
Yeah. You can even put
Unlike
one of
the
those
Meat
breads.
Mountain
You
Put
could
it
put
in.
one to make it like a Big Mac. You could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a hack.
You just get some 1,000 Island dressing. And you
That-
got a Big Mac.
Or you could just put all 4 of them together and just stack it together and just do. I'm just kind of trying to cut out a little bit of the carbs.
You almost have a Big Mac, which would be
I feel like
like
I'm getting fatter listening.
3
to this.
times the price.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or like even a quarter pounder is like $4,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's one piece of meat.
That's a free McDonald's hack, folks.
Value.
If you
You're
got
welcome.
nothing else from this show, you did just get that.
Venmo us some money because you got some value from the show.
Yeah, Cash
Take
App. Yeah, Cash App. What is
Take
it?
that spare money.
$$
Zelle.
Del Fuego.
Zelle.
You can
Yeah.
take the spare dough you saved there, go to Vegas, hit one of the
Airport
slots. Yeah,
Yeah.
slots.
Airport slots,
Yeah.
yeah.
And give us some of that value.
We're the Talk Sports, also known as Tits. We, of course, again, are brought to you in part by McDonald's. McDonald's, lesser known fact, our jingle, ba-da-ba-da-da, I'm loving it, was written by Justin Timberlake. It was between that or Rihanna's submitted jingle, I secretly like getting raped.
What the?
Like Chris Brown? No.
Okay.
Apparently Timberlake
That's a song.
Timberlake won out.
That's also a fetish, I guess.
They were thinking about going with that.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I secretly like getting raped. Well, it's not a secret anymore.
Yeah.
JT writes it.
She does write some stuff that
For God's sakes. Not kink shaming.
We're talking about Army Hammer.
and we're
No.
not shaming to get raped either.
Same thing. We're just making.
People,
we
just
ain't
because
shaming
Rihanna wants to get raped, that's her.
Right. We ain't shaming shit.
Kink shaming is my kink, so careful.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. That's,
That's-
God, that's like interwoven.
That's some
like,
Chris Nolan stuff.
Damn, man.
You know?
Is it the
Later.
present? Is it the present? Is it the future? I don't know. What's happening?
It's meta.
We are the Idiots Talk Sports, also known as Tits, and we're brought to you in part by Nihilism. Nihilism. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream that is empty and void of meaning.
Some say a nightmare.
Sorry. I am so sorry.
gosh.
And we are also brought to you in part by a new sponsor called Nihilism. Nihilism. It's fun how people think that bad events are somehow tied to specific time periods such as 2020 or any other year. Existence is pain and has no expiration date.
Nihilism.
Nihilism.
Oh, real.
I wonder how much money they make.
You nihilist.
Yeah, what is their product?
Is there like a GoFundMe?
Is it those posters? Those downer posters?
It's a
I
charity.
want to know their corporate structure.
It's just a charity. It's
It's a charitable
Yeah.
cause? Okay.
All right, we're also brought to you in part by Speaking Spanish to Chinese People. Speaking Spanish to Chinese people. The first time is an accident. The second through the fourth time is amusing. After that, you're just racist. Also brought to you in part by Speaking Spanish to Chinese people.
that.
Speaking Spanish to Chinese people. Some people might say it's racist, but I don't see races or color. Maybe they speak Spanish. Ever think of that? Not my fault I don't know Chinese.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Every
all right.
American ever.
Yeah.
That sounds like the most American person ever.
I know.
I bet he
Sounds
eats
like
at
a cousin of
McDonald's.
mine. Also brought to you in part by Matthew Broderick. Matthew Broderick. Did you know he was a sponsor of the show?
I did not.
Matthew Broderick.
We got the Ferris
Promoting
Bueller on
a
the
project?
show.
Yeah.
I guess he needs work bad.
Matthew Broderick's best role is one where he wasn't distracted by the need to use facial expressions or body language. Voice acting? Can anyone guess? That's right. He was the voice of the grown Simba on The Lion King. But even Jonathan Taylor Thomas's younger Simba was more memorable.
I didn't even know that he was
Matthew Broderick.
the voice of the adult Lion with Simba. Did we just roast Matthew Broderick and call him a really bad actor?
Over a Disney movie.
That's funny. What do
Or
you have
he's
against
roasting-
Are
Matthew
you
Broderick?
watching The Lion King?
He's roasting himself.
He's paying to roast himself.
Yeah.
He's paying us to roast him. Also,
You're a
again,
fucking savage.
and he's
Yeah.
not done there. We are also brought to you in part by Matthew Broderick. 2 more times, damn it. Matthew Broderick, the poor man's John Cryer. 2.5 Men.
I know. I've heard that name.
Okay.
Oh, that's the other man in the 2.5.
Maybe John Cryer's the poor man's
The
Matthew
80s
Broderick.
actor, yeah.
Yeah, like I know his
I bet-
face. I just
I'm
didn't know
willing
his
to
name was
bet
John
money
Cryer.
without knowing it right now. John Cryer's got more money than Matthew Broderick.
What?
You know how much money they make on that fucking show?
Well, Charlie
Shows
Sheen did.
money,
Yeah, I don't know.
Matthew Broderick's been in some movies though.
I feel like
Damn it! I
You
feel
can
like that's
What-
I'll
what's-
check it out.
okay.
Is
Shows,
movie
though,
money?
that's-
Or
I don't
TV?
I feel like it might be close.
What gets more, TV or movie? Like TV or
If you're
movie?
on a
TV
really,
makes
really
bank.
successful TV show, yeah.
And
you-
that
John
is a-
Cryer net worth is $70 million.
oh, that's pretty low.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Do you think Matthew Broderick has $70 million?
I don't know. Well, he hasn't been in any big movies
I-
lately, so his net worth's probably gone down.
just
But like at the
Parker
height of
gets
his
more.
peak, like
No. Spouses or relationships money does not count.
$200 million.
Matthew?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
He's got
Damn it.
Godzilla money and
You're
Godzilla
right.
and Inspector Gadget.
Ah,
I didn't
Godzilla.
think of those two.
Godzilla was shit too.
Yeah,
man.
they're all shit.
What do you think of the new King Kong versus Godzilla
But,
trailer? You
but
can
we
see
love
that.
you, Matthew Broderick. Thanks for
I'm
being a
sure
sponsor.
Matthew Broderick could make it worse.
Huge fan.
Wow, someone does not like Matthew Broderick.
And one more.
That is great.
One more. We are brought to you in part by Matthew Broderick,
There's
worth $200 million. So he doesn't give a shit.
He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he doesn't give
But he
a
does a lot
fuck.
of like Broadway stuff too, right? Like
Oh
I
yeah,
think that's a lot of money.
He
Too.
probably brings it down somehow.
man, it ain't no 200 million though, dude. Like,
Broadway's big, man.
Broad-
That's money.
Whoa. If Matthew
yeah, it
Broderick,
is.
It's big.
If Matthew Broderick is worth $200 million, how much are some of these other actors worth?
I don't know. Somebody needs to walk his dogs.
If he's 200,
That's because of some kind of other. That's because he owns something else. He owns some McDonald's franchises. There's no way he's getting that for his acting skill.
Is he smuggling some shit?
Is he still
Yeah.
married to
He,
Jessica
you know
Parker?
what?
I think so.
Matthew
I think
Broderick.
he
I
is.
didn't know they were.
Is
Matthew-
that a combo?
That's a combo.
Sex and the City money, isn't it?
Absolutely. That's her money.
So I might be right,
Sex
but
and the
her
City.
money is factoring in.
He's 1 million of that.
Ferris
And,
Bueller.
Of the 200,
and he,
he's
Wow.
$1 million.
he got the million from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, he got, and half of that he got
He had
from a
to-
slot machine.
He had to pay back for what he did with Inspector Gadget.
For
He had to
all
give
the-
them money. And he had to give them money for Godzilla.
You know, I never even seen the Matthew Broderick Godzilla. I don't even know if it's good or bad. I've never seen it.
Well, what do you think?
Well, I assume since you're shitting all over it. Well, you don't like Matthew Broderick, so I think you're a little biased.
Is there a good Godzilla movie?
Where is this coming
Yeah,
from?
well, I mean, it depends on if you're a Godzilla fan. There's some, I know some Godzilla fans that love every Godzilla thing that comes out.
Gojira.
Yeah.
Gojira. There be no Gojira. Where are we? What in the fuck?
Bryan Cranston.
What was that last Matthew Broderick one?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, we are. He's got to make his 300 million. I'm sorry. Damn it. Let me bring up. Okay, we are also brought to you in part by Matthew Broderick. Matthew Broderick. Great value acting at name brand pricing.
The Sam's Choice of actors.
Sam's Choice.
All right, what's our budget for this movie?
Equate.
All right, get Matthew Broderick in here.
Oh, that's low.
All right.
We can't afford Kirk Cameron with that.
Kirk Cameron, that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade.
Not a
Wow.
Christian movie.
Yeah. Will Kirk Cameron do it? He only does Christian movies. Can we make this Christian?
Oh.
Can we write Jesus in it somewhere? We
God.
need Kirk. We can only afford Kirk.
You know, there's a famous movie he did. It was a Christian movie, and it was the firefighter movie. And
Yeah, fireproof.
he, at the end, kisses his wife in the movie, right? Well, that's an
pretty vulgar.
actress.
That's pretty vulgar.
That's an actress.
Yeah.
They come at the behind the scenes. Because they make it intentionally
all
dark.
CGI.
They make it intentionally dark on that scene where they come together. He's come back around as a husband. Blah blah blah. They insert his actual wife for him to kiss because he refused to kiss another woman other than his wife in the movie. That's a little known fact.
Well,
I don't know what to think of
I
that.
thought it was CGI.
I think if Sean Penn can pretend to have sex with a dude for milk,
What?
Hey, he's a
What movie
little
is
more
that?
invested in
What
the acting
movie is
role.
that?
milk.
The movie Milk.
The movie Milk.
Yeah,
Sean
not,
Penn.
not for a glass of milk, for the movie.
Right,
Milk.
now he didn't have sex with a dude.
I was like, that's what I was wondering. What movie is this?
For a milk promo. Milk.
Trust me, this is for the role.
He's like, got
I'm method acting right now.
He's like, got milk?
Milk. It does a lot of good.
Here's what we need from you, Sean. You're gonna fuck this dude.
This is not going to taste like almonds.
We're going for the gay demo.
If Heath Ledger can pull it off for Brokeback Mountain,
Oh, I hope you're lactose intolerant. Man,
if Ellen could
It
do
only
it
looks
for,
like milk.
yes.
if Ellen DeGeneres could do it for, I was hoping that the name of that movie where she pretended to be straight, 90s reference, can't pull it off, but it would have.
She was in a movie in the 90s. Ellen DeGeneres
Ellen-
was?
Yeah, it was a romantic comedy where she was straight.
Oh God,
It was
that sounds
before-
I
terrible.
know, I
That
don't.
sounds
I
terrible.
don't.
Before she came
I would
out.
help you if I could. I can't even pull the damn reference.
Damn
It
it.
tells me she'd
I think it
be-
had Bill Pullman.
I'm pretty sure she'd be a bad actress trying to act lesbian. Because something tells me she can't act. Something tells me.
Yeah.
Well, they say those that can't act, TV show.
I thought you were about to say be yourself.
Hashtag
For those who
John
can't act,
Cryer,
it's
or were we going? Is that
Matthew
a John
Broderick.
Cryer? Matthew Broderick.
It's something Bride. It's something Bride movie, I want to say. Runaway Bride.
No, Runaway Bride was Julia Roberts.
Damn it.
Richard Gere.
So we are really running out of time. NBA, blah blah blah.
Thunder standings? Where
the
the Thunder
Thunder
at?
are not-
That's all we care about.
That's really what we care about. Mr. Wrong with Bill Pullman. You're right. Look at you.
They're,
Every
I don't even think I've seen it.
Hey, every guy, Mr. Wrong.
Mr. Wrong is that's every single guy.
How we doing, guys? We need
Horrible.
The groovy.
Horrible. I know. Me too.
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, I'm doing pretty good,
What
so I don't know
happened
what you're
out
all.
there? Holy cow!
where did these people come from? They,
They
they're
need to
done.
go
They're
back
done
to
with
where
COVID.
they
They're
came.
like, fuck COVID.
Yeah.
We're eating. We're
Yeah.
We're getting out now.
Like, I'm like, holy cow!
There's a year expiration on this COVID. We're done.
Yep.
We're out.
Yep. I feel the same.
Yeah.
The same.
I'm with
Another
him.
beer.
One last one
One last one.
for the road.
Road. Anybody else need
Can you get that
anything?
in to-go cup?
You got it.
Wait a minute. That sounded different than the other sound effect you made earlier.
Well, I was.
Y'all are nuts. I'll be right back up here.
She's like, I'm out of here on that.
She ain't into that.
All right. All right, so current standings, if you're interested. The 76ers, what I call fool's gold, are number one in the East right now at 22-12.
That's fool's gold.
Haven't
They're not. They suck.
the Nets are on some
You
big
can
win
use
streak,
that.
aren't they?
Fool's
Or they
gold.
were.
Yeah. The Nets have moved all the way up to the second spot in the East at 22-13. Many believe will make it to the NBA Finals against the Lakers. The Bucks, who still have the best point differential in the NBA, they've been good at that in the regular season the last couple of years. Point differential,
They're really good in the.
they still have the best point differential, yet they're third in the East in the standings, 20-13. The Knicks are at 500. That's actually news. The Knicks have sucked for years.
The Knicks
Yeah.
are actually doing something.
The Knicks are in the 5 spot right now. Here's another surprising spot there's a couple of surprising spots about the standings in the East right now. One, Boston, who's loaded with talent, is
16.
what the fuck? Yeah, thank you.
They're
What?
16. They're 16 for 17.
They're under 500 as a team.
Eesh.
They have a losing record. They should be better than that. And then the Atlanta Hawks, who have, of course, Oklahoma's very own Trae Young. They have some talent there. I feel like they should be better than their current record right now. They are 14-19.
They do. They have like Gallinari, John Collins.
They've got a good basketball
Yeah.
team, and
Trae
yet
Young.
they're not. It's not coming together. Something is not working
Their role player
in Atlanta.
is probably not very good.
Yeah.
So, but that's just skimming right through the East. Now we go to the West where we care because our own Oklahoma City Thunder
Right.
are in the West.
They're not good.
Are they tanking?
They're 14-20. If they're tanking, they're not doing a great job of it. You know who's doing a great job of tanking in the same conference? Minnesota Timberwolves at 7-27.
Holy moly.
That's a shitty record. Only 7 wins, 27 losses.
Wow.
The Timberwolves are teaching even the Jets how to tank right now. They're teaching the world how to properly tank.
Carl Anthony Towns is not going to be there much longer then.
You have him, and you can't win more than 10 games.
They're phoning it in.
They're phoning it in. The Thunder are 14-20, which is, I mean, what do you expect? We have 50 draft picks we're waiting on to draft.
Yeah.
So
one day we're going to cash that in, though.
one day, and
It's an
then
investment.
we'll be up on the moon like Louis Armstrong, laughing down at all you motherfuckers.
Louis Armstrong.
That's
What
right.
a wonderful world. I'm on the moon. What the fuck?
Surprises in the West, and again, I feel like it's a bit of fool's gold. The Utah Jazz have the number 1 record in all of the NBA at 27-7. That's a 794 win percentage.
It's pretty crazy.
That is really damn good.
Yeah, they're just asking.
That's almost 80%.
That's a regular season team, though.
Yeah.
Thank
They got
you.
lucky.
They're getting lucky.
See how far they go in the playoffs.
How will they do when it counts? Right?
They'll choke.
Well, they're
Probably.
8-2 in the last 10 games.
They are. Clippers are number 2, 24-11 in the West. The Lakers, they've been sitting some people lately too, but they're 23-11, third spot in the West.
Look at the Suns.
And number 4 seed, the Phoenix effing Suns. Remember they went on that hot streak to end the season last year, but it was
Of
too
course.
little too late.
Of course you remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
Paul remembers
They're-
that.
Yeah.
They're the Suns.
And they picked up our
Hot.
Chris Paul. They picked up Chris Paul from our team, the Thunder.
But Chris Paul, really, of all the things to pick up from the Thunder,
Yeah.
like, really, that was crumbs off the table, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Guy at the end of his prime.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, he's been a good point guard for them.
Well, the Suns are now 21-11.
I'm proud of
Fourth
them.
seed in the West.
What was that, a year or two ago? They were at the very bottom of the conference.
Yeah.
Proud of them.
Not very long ago. You know what surprises me out of the West is, well, first of all, Golden State's back a little bit. They're 19-15, but Dallas, I feel like Dallas has got more talent than what they're exuding with their record. Like they're 16-16, flat 500 team.
Oh yeah, I'd say Dallas.
You got Luka. They got so much talent.
I'd say Dallas is the most underperforming team in the whole league right now.
Yeah.
They are way better than what their record is. They should be top 4.
Is there a game you would put money on?
Today,
Yeah.
let's look at who's playing today. You got Clippers at Milwaukee. Milwaukee's favored by 1 point.
If our listeners
Yeah.
were gamblers
Yes.
and you were the source of an inside scoop,
Yes.
where would you say put your money?
Okay.
Celtics Wizards. That's a big line, but they can definitely get that. The Boston's is favored by 6.5.
What are you saying is going to happen on the Celtics Wizards?
You say Celtics are going to cover the 6.5 points?
Yeah.
They at home?
Yes.
Yeah, they'll cover.
But the Wizards, remember the Wizards used to have bottom of the barrel record, and they've come back up.
Still.
Man, I think I would go against you on that.
Really?
I think I would. How about the prime time game tonight? You got Warriors-Lakers in L.A. Lakers are favored by 3.
Warriors could definitely give them a game on that.
Where are they playing?
I'd go Warriors on that.
Where are they playing?
L.A.
LA's going to win.
Oh, yeah.
Lakers are favored by 3.
They'll cover.
Okay, but what about you? Are you saying what? So
I pick Lakers they cover by more than 3.
Big
They
K
win by
saying
4.
don't take that bet, or take the bet.
He's
that,
saying
They're gonna
take.
cover over
He's
3.
saying take
Yeah.
the Lakers in
Take the Lakers
3.
and the points.
You're saying take the
I
Warriors
think the Warriors.
and the 3
The
points.
NBA, the home team, I mean, statistically, they just win way more often than other sports. It's just,
So there you go.
It's something.
What do you
about-
think?
I'm just wondering where I can make some extra money.
Okay, Lakers plus 3
Okay.
or minus 3. Betting world, it would be minus 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well, nowadays, though, with COVID happening and a lot of restrictions with, like, almost no crowd in the stadium, home
Has
court
it
advantage.
switched?
Home
Has
court
it
advantage
switched?
is not really a thing at the moment.
Yeah. I haven't seen any data on that, but yeah, that's probably, it could be a thing.
I mean, it
Yeah.
just
It's a
unless
gambling day.
travel time is a really thing, but this is the Warriors and Lakers, literally less than 3 hours away from each other or whatever. I don't know.
It's a
how
good
far
point. A lot of that is morale boosting, your crowd cheering for you and
Cheering
stuff.
for you and booing the other guy.
well, we here at the Idiots Talk Sports hope you have enjoyed our show today.
And if you didn't, so what? You'll be back.
Yeah, you'll be back.
You
Shit.
get your fix.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking addicted.
Yeah, we're like your drug now.
The first
Shit.
one's free, but next time
That's how we bring you in.
you have to bring the cheddar.
Bring that cheddar shit. Well, we have come to the point of the show where it is time for a happy ending. As you know, or may not know if you're not keeping up with pop culture, Britney Spears, there's a documentary that came out about her, about how her dad's kind of keeping her under a conservatorship. Do you know what that is?
We're not exactly, no.
Where you basically, he owns her rights. You typically would get a conservatorship for like a very, very elderly person that couldn't take care of themselves. Like if your parent could not, you know what I mean?
I'm
Like
also assuming with people with disabilities
Protect
as well.
their assets.
yeah, they would protect their assets and things like that. Well, Britney Spears' dad has done that, and this has been going on for quite some time, actually.
Like
It was
maybe
back
the
when
beginning
she,
of her career.
well, back when she really just kind of lost it and shaved the
Oh.
head and shit. Like
Gotcha.
he took over and did a conservatorship, and so now there's like this hashtag Free Britney movement going on. Some of it's with this documentary. Well, so I figured it was only timely that for our happy ending that we would see the happy ending of Britney Spears,
Her happy ending?
her happy ending.
What is
We've
Britney
never made
Spears?
that joke before.
What is Britney Spears' happy ending?
Her end.
Just a picture of her butt?
Hell yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, we go really deep into
Yes.
in
Yeah.
our thinking.
There's just pictures of Britney Spears' butt?
Yeah. You ready? You want to see
Is it
this?
showing it?
Right now it is, yeah.
It
It's
is.
just happened.
I don't think I'm allowed to look at
So
it.
again, thanks for
I don't know.
watching.
Why
We
would
are
you
the
want to?
Idiots Talk Sports.
I'm not looking at
On
it.
this
Yeah,
last
no.
day of February 2021, we hope you're being safe out there. All the people that are coming in here are not. So, we're in Oklahoma. Apparently it's FU COVID. We got this shit. It's gone on long enough. So,
The vaccine thing, I think, is changing stuff.
is it giving some, basically more confidence, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, y'all be safe out there. Be good to one another. We'll be back next week. Be ready. Be watching. What did we promise next week? What are we doing?
Jaeger
Jaegers.
shots.
We promised at least a Jaeger shot. I do want to do this blindfold taste test thing at some point. This would be great.
Okay, let's do it let's make it a whole show.
Oh, fuck. My titties are getting... you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just the titties are getting...
Yeah.
Anyway, but thank you for the happy...
Talking about some milkers there.
Back to your titties. Okay.
Damn it.
Back to her booty.
Yeah, back to the booty. Don't focus on my titties very long. But y'all have a great week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Until next time, enjoy that happy ending.
Adios.
So really, no.
Was it?
There's just the behind the scenes chatter now that we're
Yeah, we
got
usually
the
have like
photo.
Oh,
happy
while
ending,
it's the chatter.
yeah.
Okay.
Usually like go on some like weird little tiny
Like-
funny bit or something. But whatever.
Something like right now. There's a
The
thong.
credits are
There's a
essentially
thong
rolling?
inside of Britney's. Yeah.
So we're off air.
Yeah, no, we're still on here right now.
Wait a minute.
What?
So I can light this up. Or hang on. What?
Okay.
Spark it.
Like the picture's up, but you know, we just interject.
Yeah.
And I just end it whenever.
Just
you-
whenever.
I thought he was gonna end
Oh.
on the jacking part. But
This is Special K fucking with y'all.
No. No.
It's kind of pre-planned.
It's
We're
mutual.
fucking-
You think he- I mean, you don't
it's a
even see-
mutual fucking.
You don't even
Hang
see
on.
what he's doing.
Hey, it's consensual.
You
It
don't
is.
even-
Yeah,
this
it's
is
alright
just
if it's
he's just
consensual.
prolonging looking at the.
That's
happy
usually
ending.
what it is, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah, probably. I'm not